Greg, you sound very far away.
Hey there.
Paul sounds closer.
That's good. It's my global mic.
In a big country, dreams stay with you like a lover's voice on the mountainside. Stay alive. Bloop, 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 bloop.
What? Can you guys hear me now?
That's a lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just had to engage the correct mic. All right.
I don't know if you guys are big fans of German delis, but we went to one in Carlsbad this weekend because we were at Natalie's aunt and uncles who live in Mission Viejo. And oh my goodness, it was awesome.
Yeah?
It's a place that's apparently been there since, like, you know, the dinosaurs roamed the earth. And it was just delightful.
You said that was in Mission Viejo?
It's in Carlsbad, so it was an hour south of Mission Viejo.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we were down. But first, we visited Lisa Knack at the meadery she works at on our way down.
Yeah,
which was awesome to see her. Natalie hadn't seen her in forever. And then later on Saturday, on Sunday we went to the German place, and Natalie almost got very German on an old woman who was not giving her any space, and was crowding her.
Can you guys hear me right now, or is it too crazy?
Yeah. We can hear you.
We got you.
Nate, did you test out your doorbell?
No, I've been dealing with kids right now because Denny was at dinner.
Okay.
So I just got on and I plugged this thing into Denny's mission control setup here. I haven't done this in a while.
Oh, man. Oh, we're live right now, yeah? So
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, everybody who can hear us.
Hello.
Hello. I got all excited about the mithril armor shirt that we acquired, only to read that druids don't wear metal of any sort. And I was just like,
oh, wow.
I mean,
Even
it
mithril.
says,
wow.
Yeah, it says druid will not wear armor or use shields made of metal. And mithril is definitely a type of metal.
Yeah. That is true.
It would give me +2. It would be so good. Infuriating.
What about that lightweight shield?
It's got it. Well, that would work because it's wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have to have like Sylvanus's leaf carved on it or something to be cool. But it doesn't give me any more bonuses than I already have, I don't think. It's not magical, right? It's just...
it's not magical. It's just proper, good metal.
Yeah. I still have nothing magical besides me.
It's okay. Well, you guys will... We will... sorry about that. I'm a little distracted right now.
No, you keep doing your overlays. We'll find cool stuff as we go. I'm not worried about it.
I don't have anything magical.
Hey, guys. I don't have Facebook on this computer. Did anybody do the math in terms of, like...
28 gold each for the 17,000 copper pieces?
And
have fun converting that.
I owe you some money, so I think you got to take a little bit of a tax out of my share there.
Craig is going to make us role play going to a bank. He doesn't want us to just have gold.
Just like change it out, yeah.
Yeah, because let's see.
Come on, guys. Come on. I can't make it too easy for y'all.
Well, we just roll up to the Church of Helm. We go to the, I think you can convert it there. It's not that, right? I don't know.
I think he's serious, guys. I think we can't just put it in our inventory.
going back a minute, like, it is honestly one of my favorite things when people from different friend groups know each other and like each other. Like, if like Adam, you came across like a good friend of mine from elementary school and you guys got on, it would make me pleased as punch. I'd be so excited all the time.
Yeah, it's the best.
Like Paul and Natalie knowing like Lisa is like just the greatest thing. I'm like, yeah, I like it when my friends from different places know and like each other. It's great.
Yeah, but then what if they have a falling out, and then you're like that person who like can't take sides because you're friends with both? You know, that's not cool.
Yeah,
I will be right back.
Yeah,
I think you just say you don't take sides and you're gonna be friends with everybody.
that's true.
Yeah,
valid.
or just do my move, which is don't ask questions, don't bring the other person up. Doesn't exist. Never happened. And that has nothing to do with me, man.
Yeah. Well, I think my parents had that opinion. They were like, look, we don't take sides in divorces. That was the thing, you know. My parents are now in their 70s, so they've had plenty of friends who split up. And they were like, we don't take sides. Please don't depose us for your divorces. Otherwise, it's a good chance that we will stop being friends with either of you.
Oh, so tough. We only had that with one close friend, and he immediately like unfriended us on Facebook and unfollowed us on Instagram. It was like, oh, I guess we know what side we're going to. The one who didn't unfriend.
Yeah, when you take the choice out of the hands, like I guess you don't really.
I suppose it's like, you know,
do there.
almost like the nice guy thing to do at that point. It's like, here, let me just take this off your shoulders
Let
here.
me
You
make
know?
this easy for you. I'm the asshole here. You don't need to ask around.
Is my sound like really, really terrible with like because I turned on my air conditioning in here?
Oh, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
I got the AC on in mine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have the AC on here in the lobby right now too, so
It's like you go outside, it's not even raining, but you just feel wet because it's so hot and humid right now. It's so weird.
Wait, there was an option to show up in the lobby. We could be playing in the lobby right now. That's
there's really only room for me in the lobby here tonight. Especially, I don't want to be too loud because there's it's a film shoot happening in the next room, so I don't want to be too loud.
That's
Let's all go
You're not going to have
lobby.
you're not going to have NPCs screaming at you guys tonight. So
Let's all go to the lobby
as possible, so we can't get yelled at.
and have ourselves a snack.
Actually,
all right. Well, I think we got one, two. I know we don't have Joe, and Matt's be right back. So as soon as Lauren gets on, we'll go on ahead and go live and run this. And in the meantime, everybody just keep hanging out.
We're not live yet?
Well, no, we're live, but we're we're doing pre-show. You know, we still have the whatchamacallit over the overlay going.
The overlay, gotcha.
Yep. So, that's what
we need to talk to my number one fan, Mr. Templar Leif. Make sure that he gets on.
Oh, crap. What'd I do?
I love it when I can answer a question in like 2 seconds, and it just makes it that much easier. You know, it's like one less thing for me to worry about right now.
Yeah.
Occasionally you guys might see me get distracted by my phone as I'm getting texts from the folks in the next room. So,
Can we come and watch you DM? We're bored with our film shoot.
yeah. I mean, honestly, they were asking if I could run a game for them, or they could join in later. I was like, I don't know if you want to join in with this crew. They're a little,
We're a little what? We're a little what?
insane. I mean,
Yeah,
They
finish
should go with
that
something
sentence.
much more normal. They should join up with the Turtle Tonys.
yeah, the Turtle Tony.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody loves the Turtle Tonys.
We got to get them together again.
Oh, fuck yeah, you do.
We need to create a little one of those. I forget what app or what little thing it is. Put up some dates. Find out when everyone's available.
Yeah. Oh no, please do, because I would love to get you guys playing with my Norwegian crew that also loves Barrow Maze.
Hey!
So shout out to Eric and Bex and everybody from the gaming industry clubhouse, the cocktail hour on Clubhouse. Big shout out to all y'all. So thank you guys for playing Barrow Maze with me. And Delaney, hey Paul, Delaney actually called me last week and was like, "Hey, I got a group that wants to do a campaign." And I'm like, "All right,
Heck yeah,
let's do it." So I'm trying to get him to set up a time with me to talk to his people. But I'm like, you guys just need to come and play Barrow Maze with me, because it's like I want to run. I'm running Shackled City and I'm running Barrow Maze, and I don't have time to learn much else at the moment.
I think that's something that Tim would love. You know, Tim,
old school dungeon crawling. Fuck yeah, he'd totally be down for it.
Tim also loves, and Tim, if you're watching this, hello, and I think you would agree with this. He loves chasing the shiny.
That is true. He loves the shiny. I actually ran him through part of the original Tomb of Horrors as a New Year's Eve thing one night with a couple of friends, and he was hilarious because he had no idea the fact that he basically only found like the false lobby. And got out of there alive and was like, "Oh my god, I survived the Tomb of Horrors." I'm like, "Yeah, Tim. Yeah, you did. Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna wreck that.
Take that away from him.
No. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a message later going, "You son of a bitch." And I'll be like, "Yep." 409.
Ask no questions, hear no lies.
Pretty much. That is one of my favorite modus operandi. Perfect. And then, yep, let's do that. Throw that on map layer. Oh, fuck. All right, I knew I was in trouble.
My red eyes are watching you.
I've gotten so used to doing DM prep lately. I got spoiled by the fact that you guys were taking your time, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, I got spoiled by the fact that you guys were taking your time going through the other dungeons. I was like, I don't have to do any other major prep for this. Like, I read it and I'm good. And I'm like, totally didn't do the maps. Totally didn't do the maps.
That's all right. We can just talk about how we looted the Sasserine and got everything that was in there, right?
I mean, if you guys want to go back down to Sasserine, I think I could have a surprise or two ready for that. Might have already had it ready. I'm just saying.
I mean, I've never been in the Sasserine, so I'm pretty ready for it.
All righty. Well, we got Lauren on here, so let's go on ahead.
Hey, welcome.
And get fired up. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to episode 36 of Brutes in the Shackled City. Holy crap, we're still going strong. I am here live from Studio Stage in lovely Koreatown, Los Angeles, California. And I have the Brutes with me all around here. And I am a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. That means if you enjoy the murder, the mayhem, and the hijinks that are all about to happen here, I can do the same for you and your friends. You can book me at mastermindadventures.com/Gregory-Peter-Crafts. I don't know why they put it in my middle name, but they did. Whatever. Now you're like one step closer to stealing my identity, but that's totally fine. Anyhow, because I got no money anyway. Like I said, I've got the Brutes with me here tonight. Tonight we are continuing. We're actually starting the next chapter of our adventures here. We have finally gotten into chapter 3 of the Shackled City Adventure Path, Flood Season. So I'm very, very excited to get this moving on with everybody. We are down one Brute tonight. There is no Joe McMahon this evening, who plays Brick, the Dragonborn fighter, who seems to be having an interesting and difficult time as of late. Something mysterious is going on with Brick and. Yeah.
But who's going to thoughtlessly knock down doors and get us all into terrible, horrible fights?
Probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, but Seneca has that covered.
Did you see how he kamikazed through Drakthar's way and wound up running face first into the vampire? I mean, you're fine. You're fine.
I was fine with the vampire. It was the lightning bolt wielding goblin that was a problem for me.
Oh yeah, and now he's sworn a blood oath against you, and he will be. Now that he knows that you've survived, he will be coming specifically for you. So, checks out. You know, cool. Well, anyhow, let's go on ahead and get with the introductions here. I am going to start Brady Bunch style. Let's start over here with Mr. Paul.
Hi there. I'm Paul Masterson. I play Sir Felchkin Vorchrist, your neighborhood do-gooder paladin, Path of Vengeance. I am not Seth Tygeson. That is my handsomer younger brother. I don't know what's going on with Brick. If Brick, I guess the question will be, is Brick going ballistic on bad guys or good guys?
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to get interesting, I think. And let's go on. Since we already had Seneca up once, let's get Seth in here. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, I'm Seth Tygeson. From a certain point of view, I am Paul's handsomer younger brother, but I have way less beard game. So you got to give him credit for that.
That's true.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my friend Alicia, who is just called me in the middle of the show. I ignored your call because I'm currently performing live here on the Brutes in the Shackled City. So I play Seneca Polaris, the Tabashi Wizard, and I'm very ready for everything except phone calls. I'll call you later, Alicia.
All right. Well, hey, and I guess you could say bye, Alicia. All right. Anyhow, let's go ahead and go over here to Nate. He's looking a little suspiciously quiet.
I'm sorry. I've been sitting here trying to deal with multiple monitors and getting it set up.
Oh, yeah?
None of it's working, so now I have mouse stuff all over the place.
Oh, no. Well,
the best way to deal with multiple monitors is if the monitors move out of your threat range, you get an attack of opportunity.
That is true.
Excellent. I get to destroy a monitor.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. But I play Lorenzo Ledoux, the rogue. Looking forward to shooting some things with a new... it's a rapier, not a crossbow. So stabbing things with a brand new rapier.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited.
By the way, I'm informing everyone right now. I'm taking that.
Well, he's called dibs, gentlemen. He's called dibs, yep. and lady. So I guess that settles that then. We'll get to the treasure in just a moment. But hey, Lauren, how you doing tonight, darling?
Hello, I'm Lauren. I play Tara Ferrith, the Elven Bard. And good news, I finally have a direction for my Drakthar's Way song.
Oh, yeah?
Very excited.
Yay!
It's in the works.
Oh, I'm very,
so now I have one for
excited.
Zadaroon, and I will have one for Drakthar's Way very soon.
I'm very, very excited for this. I can't wait to hear them. We're going to get you, I'm going to hook you up with somebody or get you to record some singles. It's going to be awesome. So,
On Only Brutes, you can get the CD.
Yep. And there's 13 chapters or 12 chapters to this, so you'll have a full album at the end of this,
It's true.
I'm just saying.
I'm excited to go down into Zadaroon if we do that again. That's exciting.
Okay. Well, I'm hearing that Zadaroon might be the spot to go to tonight. So maybe maybe if you guys, want to haul before you go anywhere else important, if you guys want to haul your treasure hoarding asses over to Keegan's, we could work something out. Let's see what happens here. So let's go ahead and pop over to Birch. How you doing, bud?
Hey, everybody. I'm excited to hear the recap today because although I think I've done pretty well on doing all right with the time adjustment with me being 3 hours later than you guys, if you flip to last episode at hour 1 minute 41, you'll see I go like this.
Yep. Yeah. I noticed that a couple of times, actually.
I'm out for a solid 15 minutes. I had no idea we completed the chapter. Good job, everybody. Glad I could help. Oh, I play a druid, a sleepy druid by the name of Birch. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes tonight.
Good times. Well, and dude, thank you for tuning in with us from the East Coast. I know that it's tough. It shows true commitment, and I appreciate that, and that you're willing to jump on every week. So here we go. Mr. Matt, how you doing, bud?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing good. I'm Matt. I play Graysoul, the half-elf Clairlock of Lyra. I've finally got to fire off some Eldritch Blasts last episode and totally fizzled on them into the back of a chair, but I expect there'll be better things to come this episode, especially for running back down into Zataroon.
All right.
And I think we're going to need to get our war mule to drag these coppers out of the warrens here, because there's a lot of them.
Okay. All right. Well, and speaking of that, let's go on ahead and jump back in here. So last week, who wants to do the recap, actually? We all started, definitely not Adam. We need people who are actually conscious for the whole thing. Let's have Lorenzo do it. Yeah, you got to unmute, bud. It's like the bad.
Unmuted, I still don't remember much.
Oh, God damn it, Paul.
Yeah, so I mean, well, we started the beginning of our regular day with a phenomenal improv performance by Mr. Seth Tygeson. And
yes, we did. Bravo,
then,
sir. Bravo. Congratulations for graduating groundlings.
And then we joined together to dive down into Drakthar's hold, and we wandered around for a bit until we found his, what I guess would be kind of like his throne room, and there was a living chair that we promptly beat the snot out of, and I don't think we fought anything else that I'm recalling. We found a bunch of loot after the fact. And we did some sightseeing, observed the architecture that Drakthar had installed of these different winding staircases. We found a small alcove that had 3 very prim and proper bed setups, and we had the detection that there was an Aasimar there that we don't know quite where this individual went, and we once again found that symbol of the bird cage, which I don't know if we've connected again what exactly that group is. And I think that's everything, right?
Well, you guys also. There was a tiefling, not an Aasimar.
Yeah,
it smelled like sulfur, not Like,
yes, that's right. Yes, sorry. Yes,
yeah, tiefling. Yep.
Yes.
The evil half breeds. Although there are no more inherently evil races in D&D.
Correct.
So, yeah, just some evil individuals. And you guys also got to remember that there was another passage that you did not go down and explore. Come to think of it.
What?
Yeah.
Why are we hearing about this just now? I thought we.
You're not hearing about this just now. You guys found the alcove, and then I said that there was a southern passage, and you guys chose not to go down it. You guys went back up and north and found the throne room.
I do not recall this, so I think clearly. So are we still
clearly
down
everybody?
there?
Clearly everybody was asleep. Hey Matt, just so you know, I'm going ahead and shift your screen now over to the maps. So we're gonna do that real quick. So stop drawing for a moment. We'll behold your latest work of art later.
I can't believe you guys survived fighting a chair without me.
And the funny thing is
a
that he talks about beating the hell out of beating the snot out of it, and I had to laugh because it was a chair made of faces. So there was snot to be beaten out of it.
All right, that's creepy
The fact
enough.
that it was a living chair is really more of a temporary condition for the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was an undead chair, so.
Yeah, we tried talking to it about the error of its ways, but it wasn't really hearing it.
It was full of vampire farts, man. What do you expect for that? Give me a second. Let me actually get the let me get the stream view opened up here.
If you're wondering what part of the last game I was unconscious for, it was the chair part. None of that rings a bell at all.
See, it's a real indication of how much D&D I've played that I'm like, oh yeah, severed faces sewn up to a piece of furniture, no problem. It's bleeding, whatever, it's screaming, fine. Oh, it smells like vampire farts. It's like one of those chairs that has been owned by somebody's grandpa for way, way, way too long, and when you sit in it, it just stinks. Ugh, that's nasty to me.
That's what gets you.
Yeah.
Hey man, to each their own. All right, let me share my screen here. We're gonna go over to this tab. Shit, wrong one. Oh, no, that's the right one? That is the wrong one. Okay, I'm going to unshare that. One moment, guys. Finely tuned machine operating here. Look out. And no, that's the wrong one still. Why are you being a bitch right now? Damn it.
Heads up to whatever map we're on. I am blind. I don't have.
I will make sure everybody is taken care of on that in just one moment. Let me get the other. Sure. There we go. Let's launch that.
While you're doing that, I did officially pass my class, and I have been accepted into the performance track of Groundlings now.
Dude,
really excited.
Congratulations, man. You know, I tried to get your instructor to make you talk about your D&D character. He just wasn't having it. I tried. I sent numerous messages about that. So you know, they were not fans. Everything is dark right now on here. Okay.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody coming too. And one of the cool things is they sent me the transcript of what was going on during there, so you could see like all your friends and family like throwing a bunch of stuff in there, and that was really great. And of course, Paul got to volunteer stuff and give me a great character to work with, so I appreciate that too.
Yeah. Well, we're proud of you, buddy. I want to let you know that we are big time proud of you. Oh, here we go. I was just scrolled over wrong. So yeah, it's the northeast corner of the map here. So if you don't see anything, you might just be on the wrong end of the map, guys.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Doesn't look like it. I'm zoomed all the way out and scrolled all the way off to the side, and still nothing.
Do a good old reset. It's looking good now on my end, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Yep. You try. Can you see your token, Seth?
Hold on a second. I'm shifting him from the GM back to the token layer real quick and just seeing if that maybe does anything. No.
Yeah, I got nothing. Whole black screen.
It doesn't like you. That's fine. I don't like you either. You'll be careful.
How quickly the tables turn.
Shifted so fast.
That's Hollywood for you, baby.
Yep. All right. Come on. Tell me you're working now. See, this is the joys of Matt Mercer doesn't have to deal with this shit. I'm just saying. Matt doesn't have to deal with this. He has people for this. I have to troubleshoot it all live.
No, he just spends 12 hours a day making physical maps. If you would like to do that instead of this digital stuff, we support you in that endeavor.
Oh, God. I wish I could, except this is like job number 4 that I have at the moment. So, you know, I got to... At one point, I should, like, eat and sleep and, I don't know, maybe even talk to my wife.
Does Mercer make his own maps?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got. Yeah.
He's big in modeling terrain and stuff like that. Like,
I've seen those. I've seen those amazing things, but I didn't realize that he was building them.
He physically, yeah. It's crazy.
That was like the map for the final, or the layout for the final encounter for the Mighty Nine was his quarantine project. So you know, he had a lot of time to kill with that.
Nice.
The best part is when they choose to go one way, and he talks about it later that if they went the other way, he had this entire map that he spent like a week building, but they never went in that room, so he never used it.
Yep.
And he just sets it in a room on a shelf, and it's like maybe someday they'll go in a similar room. Unbelievable.
Yes, that's rough. You know, what I do is I just I played Hackmaster for a hot minute back in the day, and I was like, oh, if that's what you guys are going to do, then that's fine. Everything that I planned that was down the right corridor is now down the left corridor.
That's right. That's right.
So
you're welcome to put us on rails as much as you want, Greg. As you've noticed, we take our time when we're not on rails.
Oh no! I mean, honestly, I won't respond to that because I don't want to sound like a terrible GM. So I do want people to hire me and hire me to play with them. So maybe get testimonials from other people about their play experiences.
We do not mind being nudged in the right direction.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you,
the illusion of choice.
Seth, do you have any luck so far?
Rails if you know it's on rails.
Yeah.
Nope.
The brutes are a dull instrument that needs to be guided.
We'll refresh again. Here we go.
All right. Well, let's go on ahead and let's say that you guys are currently standing over what was the hole in the ground that was Drakthar's coffin of sorts. The smuggler's hole in the floor that was, you know, about bugbear width and depth. and you have these 17,000 copper pieces, and you have several thousand silver pieces, and you have found a few other items. And as Graysoul meditates over them and casts Detect Magic as a ritual, you all notice as a couple of items light up. Specifically, what did I do with that post? The quiver that's sitting there, the necklace, and the small round wooden token all glow. But also, just for the folks at home who haven't gotten to see what the haul is, there's 17,200 copper pieces here, because screw you guys. No, 3,500 silver. There's a rusty battle axe, well worn, looks like it has seen many, many, many fights, and if you look at it the wrong way, it'll probably break. There's a composite longbow. And in composite in this one, that means you can either, because that composite was a 3.5 or 3.035 motif that did not carry on, or category that did not carry on to 5th edition. But I'm ruling that basically you can use your strength or dex for damage as your damage bonus on the bow, depending on which is higher. And this one is also grants a non-magical +1 to damage. There's a quiver, like I mentioned, a glowing quiver. There is a masterwork rapier, not glowing, but still clearly crafted with a master's hand, with a gorgeous basket hilt. There's a masterwork spear with a silvered spear point. A breastplate shaped in the likeness of a griffin. A mithril chain shirt, so somebody could pull a Frodo impersonation here if they want. And a dark wood shield. Dark wood basically is just as strong as normal wood, but weighs only a third of what it would otherwise weigh. So that this large shield is 5 pounds instead of 15. And there's a locked chest, which Lorenzo, knowing you, I know you popped that thing open and went going through stuff first, because you. And inside there's a finely wrought gold bracelet, a silver comb inlaid with amber, a small ivory flute with jade inlay, a piece of velvet cloth inside of which is wrapped a necklace with 8 fiery-looking beads hanging off of it, and a spot where it seems like there had been a 9th one, and a small circular token with the image of a bird emblazoned on it. And both the necklace and the token and the quiver all glow magically.
We should get those identified before using them, guys.
Does anyone have identify?
I do. In fact, I would like to go through and cast Mending on this battle axe, followed by some Prestidigitation to make sure that it's nice and clean, as well as repaired.
Okay.
And Tara, you and I both have Identify?
Tara?
And you can also
cast yes.
As a ritual, yeah?
Yeah, if you have it, you can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, then let's...
Yes, I can cast.
Yeah.
And for those of us who have not been slinging around spells, if you cast as a ritual, does that not take up a slot, or can you do multiple items at once?
It does not take a slot.
It just takes a lot more time to cast, like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah. And the spear, you're doing the current rules, right? If that's a short spear, right? It's not basically what would be the equivalent of a glaive, etc., of a weapon with reach, right?
Hold on a second.
I think still, they count as
what is going to be more useful for you?
Well, I already have silvered, but I guess the question is, some people allow for a weapon with reach with use of a shield as well? Actually, because it only does a D6 damage, I probably am not going to.
Then it's gonna be a one-handed 5-foot or no reach.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's basically the equivalent of
a
javelin.
You can come in like a hoplite with it,
Oh, you look like Eric Bana in that terrible movie.
Well, that would mean you
so
can't
hot.
come in like a hoplite because it's short. It's not 10 feet long. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say which one is most useful for you, and then I was going to give you the opposite. So.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smooches.
Yep.
Other than the myriad of inadequacies, Troy was not that bad. And also great.
Troy has some of the best fights in any major motion picture ever
That
stop.
spear shield fight was legit.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to go back and watch this movie. It's been
Although
I've
they
never
did
seen
do
it.
us, they did us all a service, making Achilles and Patroclus cousins because they're not.
That's
But they
so
are.
Sailor Moon.
They're very close. It is 100% Sailor Moon. 100% Sailor Moon.
Alrighty.
I have
Well-
thoughts on Troy, but we should probably, I don't know.
So
play
we cast
D&D or
we cast this
something.
ritual.
Yeah, you guys take the time. You guys take about 20
That's right.
minutes.
Let's talk about Troy for 10 minutes while we're casting this ritual. Here's the
Casting a
scene during
ritual,
the
it's fine.
fight.
I mean, if you guys want to chat about that, that's fine. I can get the next map ready while we're doing this because
Real time ritual casting.
Yeah, real time ritual casting because
That's right.
you know.
That's right. So you two can't talk because you're focused. So we'll talk
Yep.
about Troy in the meantime.
There you go. I like that. No, I'm joking. But let's see. Yeah, that's going to take forever because there's a million fucking doors and windows in this thing. Okay, I will deal with that later.
And empty chairs and empty
After a
tables.
couple of moments of focusing on the items and really like taking the time to observe the auras and everything, eventually these magical items reveal themselves to you. The first item is the necklace. The necklace is a necklace of fireballs.
Magical grenades. Nice.
Cool. Does it recharge?
No,
Do you need to be a caster?
no. You don't have to be a caster to use it. You literally pull off one of as Seneca explains this. So Seneca, you could just mouth along as I'm talking here, but basically, oh wait, pardon me. Allow me to take the Seneca voice here. Attempt to take the Seneca voice. You simply pull one of the orbs from the necklace, and then you count to 3, not 4. 5 is right out. Not 2. 2 is too short. Count to 3. And then upon counting to 3, you throw the orb, and your enemy is smote with great fire and wrath. Had I thought about that in advance, I would have prepped the whole fucking speech. But okay, you're good.
I was going to let that bit go on as long as I could.
Oh yeah. So and the other thing that he tells you is that the more you throw, the higher the caster level. You could even throw the whole thing for a level fireball.
What?
Yeah. So just saying that's a bust out the nuke in case of emergency kind of thing.
When you are throwing these, is it like a ranged attack, or is it just at like the spell? So they're just rolling a save against the DC.
That is an excellent question.
My question on this, the reason why I'm asking is that if it requires a ranged attack for you to hit something with the bead, then we should obviously give it to the person who has the best ranged attack.
You know what? It is not a ranged attack. You can use an action to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away. When it reaches the end of its trajectory, the bead detonates as a 3rd level fireball. You can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead beyond the first. So, it has to cap at level 9 though. So you really don't want to waste more than that. But no, it actually says it's a save. It's not a.
All right, so it's just straight like casting fireball. So then, as someone who can already cast fireball, it is important that the person who used this, be most judicious. Who feels up to the responsibility?
Brick chimes in with a "I do."
Besides you.
What?
I say after sitting here and being like mending on this battle axe. It's not.
I don't know. Sir Feld is pretty good at making use of explosive things up close and personal. Maybe that could be a nice surprise attack for you.
I would also nominate Birch.
The last
Really?
time Birch had fire, he blew a hole in the city.
Oh, that's
That is
true. Maybe
That is
not.
very true.
I'm pretty capable of blowing stuff up these days.
I think he incinerated Seneca's cat.
No, the cat got gibbed by a goblin, and then he incinerated the goblin.
I made the goblins pay.
I guess the main thing
About
is if we're
30.
fighting a baddie where we need it, I'd probably be up in their face already using smites. So probably somebody.
I think Tara.
Probably because of range.
I agree. I would say Tara. I think should be the one carrying the football. You know.
You should also take that ivory
flute.
flute.
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt. No one said me.
Well, you're already going to be in the shadows, shanking it to death.
Because
You
nobody,
are not responsible.
because nobody trusts you, Nate.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, don't
just
trust.
wearing
He would never sell something like that. Oh wait.
I'm
No.
like a fireball or sneak attack damage. You know, and it's I don't know.
Yeah.
When you put it like
If
that,
it matches my outfit, I'll take it.
Do you have
it
to attune
could
to
go
it?
well. I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, hand that thing to Tara for the meantime.
Yeah. And what are the deets on our other behind
It
doors
does.
number
It
2
does.
and 3?
It does not require adaptation.
All right, talk about that token.
The token is one of Qual's feather tokens. This one specifically is a bird token.
Bird's the word.
I've heard that somewhere.
And what does that mean?
Hold on one second. The
I'm
bird
really
token.
glad no one responded to that with that song because I would be very upset.
We are not dignifying that. The response.
All right.
A bird.
You can use with the feather token. Pardon me. It's actually not a wooden token. It is a feather. It is a magical feather. You can use an action to toss this token 5 feet into the air. The token disappears, and an enormous multicolored bird takes its place. The bird has the stats of a rock, but it obeys your simple commands and cannot attack. It can carry up to 500 pounds while flying at its maximum speed, which is 16 miles an hour for 140-ish miles per day of travel, with a 1 hour rest for every 3 hours of flying, or 1,000 pounds at half that speed. The bird disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day, or if it drops to 0 hit points, you can dismiss the bird as an action.
And then the next day it comes back if you want. Whew.
Wow.
Oh. I mean,
Wow.
I'm currently incapable of becoming such birds, so I love this.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of has Druid written all over it.
Yeah. That is.
Do you mind if I hold on to it? What would I find that as, Greg? What's it called?
Qual, Qaal, feather token.
All right.
Rocks are awesome.
Oh, pardon me. It's a single item. It's a single use item.
Oh.
It is a single use.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not giving you a taxi here. So,
Yeah, right?
Yep. Nope, none of that. So yeah, you could use that to speed off very quickly into the darkness or into the night. And then
Anybody who rewatches this stream will see me react to you saying it has the stats of a rock, with the dumbest possible interpretation of what that means come across my face. I was like, "What?
Rocks?
That's
The mythical birds from Sinbad.
ROC.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm very clear on that.
Yep.
But my reaction was definitely for the other one.
Yeah. No, I get it. It is all good.
It was a rock.
Can you smell what the bird is cooking?
If it's chicken, then that's just weird.
If the bird is cooking chicken, that gets very, very strange very quickly. All right.
And the quiver.
The quiver. The quiver is a quiver. Hold on one moment. It's a quiver of Maliki, which basically, for non-Forgotten Realms folks, is the same thing as a quiver of Ilona. Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra-dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. It's basically a quiver of holding. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects, such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. You could draw any item from the quiver as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
That's awesome.
That's cool as hell.
That's awesome.
Who does the bow here?
I do.
I think only one person does a bow. Well, now we can. So we're going to throw the copper into. Well, first of all, actually, shouldn't we see if there's anything in those slots first before we try throwing stuff in it?
Try to pull something out of the quiver.
Yeah, let's pull some stuff out. What's in there? Is it stock?
Oh, are you guys gonna? Okay, hold on a second.
You can just say no. It's empty.
No. You gave me an idea. Oh no. Okay.
As long as I'm not cursed with invisibility.
Is this
Snakes, why is
also
it
one of those
snakes?
things where it can be where live creatures can be kept inside of it and like a bag of holding?
This is just like straight up a Pokeball.
I mean, you might find out. Hold on. You fucked around.
Well,
Now you
maybe
might find out.
arrows. I'm just saying.
do well at that.
You
Better
guys
find
gave
out now.
you guys gave me the idea. Let me see. And,
I'm not angry that you hadn't thought about this before, Greg. I'm just disappointed.
Oh.
How do you
Right.
spell
So
Maliki?
rocks fall only on Feld. All right, we're gonna. Okay.
If you go to inventory, manage inventory, and type in quiver, the
Yeah, it'll
quiver
come right up.
of Elona pops up, and that's the same thing.
Hey, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have you roll your fate here, Paul. I'm gonna have you roll your fate. Roll 1d100 for me, please.
Cool. Let's see here. Where's my forward slash? Jeez.
94.
94.
Oh, shit. Okay. Typically, the higher the
Better.
Oh, no.
The word you're looking for is better.
Better,
The higher, the
yes.
better.
Mealy. Isn't Mealy Dritz's spirit animal or whatever?
No, you're thinking of Gwynvar.
No, Quiver is his
Panther.
actual spirit animal. But I mean, Mieliki is the one that the ranger worshipped, and then he takes it on as well.
Oh no, you're perhaps. I'm not a R.A. Salvatore guy. I just know just from
It's
the
been
minis.
a long time, but I've read all of.
Yeah, because the Panther is
It's been a
one of our.
long time.
I do have to. I've only on a couple of books gone into that sort of dream state where I don't remember turning pages and just see the movie of the book. And several of those times have been R.A. Salvatore books of the Dritz series. For those of you at home who are looking for a good sci-fi series to read, go ahead and read them. His fights are excellent.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, she's a deity. She's the supreme ranger.
Yeah. Ah, yes. So, sorry
forget
about
the
that. I
name of the
lost
guy.
which window I'm in right now, but 1 second. We're gonna. Let me see if I actually have this token already. They only have it in the premiums? Oh, screw you, dude. Ah, there we go. So you start examining this quiver, and you're looking into it, and it seems like you as you pick it up and you start to like get ready to put stuff in it, you hear something sloshing around inside.
Shouldn't be anything sloshing on a quiver.
Can I just like upend it?
You want to upend it? Okay.
See
You
what comes
upend-
out.
You turn it over, and by the way, Brick has as you guys were all sitting around talking, whatever, Brick mentioned that he was going off to the little dragon's room, and he is not back yet. So it is the 6 of you. You upend, Terra upends the quiver, and you hear this sloosh, and then you see this black ooze starting to come dripping out of the the quiver. This black ooze, that foul smelling ooze, and as it gets down to be about a foot down, the bottom of it suddenly starts to twitch like it's awakened. And Tara, give me a reflex save.
What's that?
I mean, a dex save. Pardon me.
Okay, I was like,
because I just found the 5e stats for this monster. This is normally a 3-5. So
you had to roll a 94.
Yep.
That was Paul. Did mine go through?
Sounds like it did. A 13. Okay.
13.
So you see this with the start as it starts to whip around, and you have the choice. Do you want to hold on to the to the quiver, or do you want to drop it?
It's still like attached to the quiver a little bit.
It's still pouring out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna shake the quiver. Like
You're
a
gonna
bottle
shake
of
the
ketchup.
quiver?
And then,
Okay.
like,
It starts blorping out onto the ground, and the ground sizzles where it hits. And very quickly, as if the faucet, at one point, you can hear like a blorp, and as if the faucet opened, it just starts flowing out, and you are suddenly realize that you are surrounded in black ooze.
Gross.
Yeah.
This was dumb.
Do I have any idea what this is?
I'll tell you one thing. As it's very quickly starting to fill up the area, and it is a large creature. So what would you guys like to do in terms of your placement right now? Because right now, Gray Soul, Seneca, Feld, and Terra are all like, it's starting to pool out towards you, and the ground is sizzling as it spreads.
So I can't really see where I am. I can see that my token exists, but on a black map.
Okay, I'm going
If it's
to.
sizzling, I'm definitely going to walk away from it.
I'm going to drop the quiver and
Okay.
get out of the room.
Okay, so the option that you have then is to either climb the ladder very quickly or to jump off, and that's, I want to say, a 30-foot cliff right there.
I will climb the ladder.
Okay.
Is this ooze touching the quiver and appearing to do any damage to the quiver?
The quiver is magical, so therefore it is not able to be damaged by non-magical means. Which is how the quiver managed to hold it to begin with. It's not it's not a quiver of Tupperware, you know. So
it's a croc quiver.
With my investigation roll, do I have any idea what this is, or would that be a?
Well, you could tell it's a monster,
right?
And you can also see as it's starting to reach out, spread and reach out. We're going to do initiative here in about 2 seconds, but as you can see, as it's starting to spread out, it is intelligent, or at least is sentient. And it's obviously acidic. I would say that this is going to require a nature check. Give me a nature check.
Okay, I was going to say, and as this is happening, I'd be yelling to Birch and to Seneca, what is it?
Well, I rolled a 1, so this nature check, Birch Druid, says, it's gross.
Yep.
Apparently, in this very strange time,
Is it the snooze? I bet it's the
Felt
snooze.
is -1, got a 19.
So 19. All right.
Apparently, this is the one thing I remember. One of the few things I remember from my nature class in War College.
Yeah, this is a black ooze, and it is very. Go on ahead and roll initiative, because we are at that point now where it has reached out enough where it's going to start. Yeah, things are happening now. All right.
Honestly, I should not have been worried about Rick not being here to get us drawn into terrible, pointless fights when I'm doing a great job myself.
You did it just fine. Yeah. Tara, what's your niche?
Niche. What's your favorite niche? It is 10.
10. Birch?
Sorry,
Birch?
I rolled a nat 20. I'm at like 22. I'm definitely going first.
Lorenzo?
10.
10. Brick is Sir not appearing in this fight. Graysoul?
20.
Damn, guys. Nice. 13.
13. And Seneca?
14.
All right, and okay. And let's go on ahead and get this rolling. So you guys wanted a random encounter. I'm going to give you one. Yes, this is very quickly starting to spread out. You all managed to start moving backwards as it goes, as it starts reaching out at you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
No, we didn't want more loot. What we
Birch,
wanted was a strange encounter.
Birch, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to produce flame.
Okay.
And just I don't like it.
I got out, right? I went up the ladder. I'm not in the room anymore.
Yeah, you're down. You're down the ladder, and that is your reaction to this whole thing. So I'm going to say that you are.
I just want to make sure I wasn't in the line of fire.
I like
you
that
are now down.
You just nope out of there.
Yeah. She literally drops it at your feet and says, "Fucking I'm out."
My mistake.
I do that slide down the ladder.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. And then I trip and fall to my death.
Oh, it's only 3d6 if you fall from the top.
Athletics or acro? Oh, there it is. There you go. Athletics.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, you make it down to the bottom, and yeah, now you're clearing out of the way so other people can get down.
Okay.
Yep. So Bert, you're up.
I does a oh, that's not good. Did I really roll a 3? That's lame. Does a 10 hit it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, then it takes 13 fire damage.
Is there any? Oh no, because it's an AC. So 13 damage. Got it.
And
Okay.
then I'm going to run. Did you say the ladder was 30?
It's 30 feet down. Yeah.
Then I can only get to the bottom of the ladder. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. Going to get to the bottom of the ladder.
Okay.
I'm trying not to block the way, but I can't really go any farther. That's my movement.
I'm going to be right on top of you, Birch.
All right. I put my arms out.
Yep. So yeah, you get there, and then all right. So yeah, you hit it with fire.
13.
You're like,
fire.
kill it with fire.
That's
Great, so
right.
you're up. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna double Eldritch blast this thing in its amorphous face hole.
Okay. Hit it.
Do it.
All right, 19 for the first one,
19 for the first one.
and 19 to hit on the first one,
And 22. Okay.
and 22 to hit on the second. So, oh, that was nice. 3 damage on the first, and next one is
Okay. So
4
you
damage.
you pew
7
pew
damage.
for 7. And let's see. And is there any sort of damage carrier or like what kind of attack is this?
It's
Force?
just force attack.
Okay. Cool. Not asking for any reason in particular. Seneca, you're up. Oh, and Grace,
Then
where do you go?
I go
You're
down
on your way
the
down the ladder.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
I queue up with Birch.
you're noping the hell out. So yeah, you're 5 feet from the bottom of the ladder.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Okay, let's go ahead and magic missile. I
All right.
get 3 of
Magic
dark.
missile.
Oh, good.
Do you believe in missile? And I hope you do.
Yeah. Roll the
Because
other one.
we have got to fight this big lump of goo.
There you go. There's your 3 there. Somehow my magic missile dealt more damage than Graceful's Eldritch Blast.
Amazing.
Also, I'm going to get the hell out of here.
Okay. Okay, hold on one second. I am actually just realized that I don't have the map up on the stream, so the people at home can't watch me torture you guys right now. So give me a second. Is that the right? No, that's not. I keep sharing the wrong damn screen. I keep sharing the DM map, not the. Okay, is it this one? Because the problem is, oh, there we go. Boom. Okay, so yeah. So you're noping the hell out too.
Yeah, and I'm going to utilize my climb speed to not have to slide down that ladder. And with my tabaxi movement, I should be able to get to like
Out of the layer upstairs.
Give me an athletics
in
check.
the volcano.
Yeah. Just to humor me.
That's just to humor you, right? It doesn't affect anything at all.
Well, the funny thing is that they say how cats are supposed to be able to land on their feet, but as you go running past this thing, it's going to take its attack of opportunity.
Oh, I see.
So, I totally botched.
Oh, all right, sweet.
Which I have to share this real quick because I think everybody else needs to see the dice that just crashed. So I'm gonna do the deadly thing here. I'm gonna switch tabs. Is that the right? No, that's the wrong one. Shouldn't have done this. Okay, but I want the visual. Yeah. So that's all the damage dice and everything that I just rolled that would have hit had I not botched on the attack roll.
Yay! Yeah. I'm very happy.
Yep, but as you go by, unfortunately, it manages to throw off your sense of cat-like grace and balance as you suddenly have to out of the way. And you are going to land not terribly, but not great. And you're still going to take a D6. You're going to take 5 points of damage from landing.
All right. Well, I gave as good as I got, I guess.
Yep. And you see the pseudopod kind of like snap, like, damn, just missed him. Feld, you're up.
All right. Yeah, my map is not the same sort of as it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 of my little flasks of oil. Since we have 2 tanks now, I'm going to take 3 of my flasks of oil. I'm going to toss it onto said pseudopod.
Okay.
And so I don't know if you need me to roll anything on that or whether since it's basically point blank, I shouldn't be up at it. But
go on ahead and just roll an attack with advantage for the fact that you're basically point blanking this guy.
What am I basically as I would a javelin or?
Yeah, sure. Why not? $15 hits,
okay.
And yeah. And
so that's the first. That's part 1 of the razzle dazzle. Part 2 is the fire. Is my fire.
Oh, you're gonna fire. You're gonna breathe fire on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So, boop. Oh, nice. Maxed
token.
out on that. 12.
Okay.
So it's 12. It has a DC of 12 to take half damage of a dex check of 12 to take half.
All right. Breath. Sorry, I just got to do my. I love my cheesy effects. Okay, so DC 12. Dex save. Its dex save is. Oh, made it! Holy crap! Yeah.
Okay, so it only takes 6, but it takes another 15 from the oil.
Okay.
And which burns for another round. Burns for I think 2 rounds. So it'll take another 15 next round of fire, and I'm going to back away wherever I can. I can't quite see where. Yeah. Wherever I can back away to. I think I might need you to move me because
gotcha.
my screen and your screen are different screens.
There you go. So yeah, I backed you into a corner. Okay. Cool. And
So it is on fire.
it is on fire. Lorenzo, you're up.
Well, I guess I'm going to 5 foot here so I can give him some flanking.
Sure.
And then I will, I guess I'll have to shoot this thing. Because I got nothing else to do. But
Okay.
he hasn't acted yet, so it's with advantage.
All right.
And if I hit, it's a critical.
Okay.
And the first one, and then there's the second one.
Let's see. Both hit.
Oh, so it's a hit?
Yeah, I said both.
Two attacks.
Oh, yeah. Oh yes. So 14.
That would be
Plus-
19 damage.
19.
I'm sorry, 20 damage.
How are you doing? 20.
It's a full dice, and then when I roll, right?
Yeah, D8 plus 3, so that's 11, 16, and then 9 for the sneak attack. So
Oh,
that's 25 damage.
25 damage.
Yep.
And then my bonus action
Uh-huh.
is to hide.
Okay. 20. All right. All right, and hey, Feld, is your armor magical?
My armor is no, it is not. Unless I didn't know that it's magical from those hobgoblins or the.
It does not.
blacksmith.
No one has told you that it glows or anything.
That
It's
is
magically
correct.
delicious, maybe.
Yeah. Tara, you're up.
I
Okay.
love when he asks those questions. It doesn't tell you why he asked them. It's the best.
I'm going to cast Shatter
Okay.
on it.
You are way down from it.
I'm
You
30
are-
feet away.
Yes, but it is upstairs. It is up and it has cover from the ledge. You
My
don't
range
have.
is 60 feet.
I understand that. I'm saying you don't have line of sight to target it.
Oh. Well, I don't have line of sight to do anything. Because I don't think I could shoot it if I can't see it.
Nope.
Where's the ladder? Can you?
The ladder is currently occupied by 2 people. Yeah.
Right. Oh, you're down there.
Yep.
Can
Okay.
you move back to see the ledge? If
Yeah, is it possible for me to back into view?
It would have half cover, but you could back up and make it.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
All right, and this is a sphere.
Yes.
Okay, then Lorenzo and Feld are going to have to make saves as well.
Oh, shit. It's a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah, and let's see. Basically it's going to hit them no matter where you drop it.
Ah, shoot.
so, knowing that, would you have cast that?
No. I didn't think they were that close. I thought they were further down the ladder.
Well, no, Feld and Lorenzo have stayed on the ledge with the creature.
Oh, I thought they jumped on the ladder like everybody else.
No, that's Gray Soul, and Feld said he was backing into a corner, and Lorenzo has hidden himself.
I said I was moving away from it because I couldn't see it, but yes, I guess. I can.
Yes, you have moved away from it into a corner because it's between you and the ladder. You would have had to get across it to get to the ladder.
Well, monkey trumpets. Yeah, I would not have cast it if I thought they were going to be hit.
Okay, then
Then
I will-
instead of that brilliant roll, we're going to shoot it.
okay, I'm gonna move you appropriately. So you're gonna go
Okay.
1, 2. All right, you think you might have a decent shot at it from there.
Okay. Yeah.
No, binks off the edge.
Oh, 13 doesn't hit?
Nope. Like I
But
said,
9
it's
It's got cover.
got cover.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so how much do I have to get then? Is it doubled or?
It'd be a 15 to hit it
Oh.
from where you're at right now because you guys are so far below it.
Okay.
But it's now the bad guy's turn. Oh noes. Your hiding, Lorenzo, does not impress it because it does not see with vision. It has blind sense. So you are pretty
I hide
surprised.
very still.
No,
Does it-
you're like the
Can't see you if you don't move.
yeah. You're like that guy in Predator who it thinks he's all covered in the mud, so he can't be seen. So he starts laughing, and then the guy switches over to motion vision, and he's like, "Oh, right there." Psst. All right. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this the democratic way. High or low, Lorenzo?
Hi.
Now Joe Manchin comes in and ruins all your chances at hiding.
Well,
Doing it the democratic way.
so Lorenzo, does it attack you or does it attack Feld?
Let's see. I don't know how hard this thing hits, and I think he has the higher AC. So I'd say him.
All right.
That, and I didn't light it on fire.
23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Well, so what is it? Is it obscured by the fact that it's on fire? It
has taken that damage. It will take. Now, let me ask you: with with those, I'm having the oil because it's already been hit this round. I'm having the oil hit it at the top of your next turn.
Right.
That's when that damage gets done again. So it is still in the process of taking the initial damage that you dealt it. So it is latched out at you and has struck you for a 23 to hit. You are going to take 8 bludgeoning, and your armor starts to sizzle with 8 acid. Lose 1 AC point.
Okay.
As as a hole starts to appear in your breastplate where it hit you. Now, Brick is sure not appearing in this battle, so Birch, you're up. Oh,
Well-
before I forget, I'm sorry, it actually gets to move. And
Which way? Come to me. Come to me.
So I took just 8 damage, correct? Because you said
you took 8. You took 8 bludgeoning, and then you took 7 acid. So you took 15 damage.
Okay.
You took 15 total damage, and you lost a point of AC.
Never take 7 acid. It's too
And
much.
now, it's going to start crawling over the ledge
Attack of opportunity.
and drop onto. It's going to start dropping at Gray Soul, and if you want to take an attack of opportunity, this is your opportunity, boys.
I will take an attack of opportunity.
All
Do I
right.
hit one as well?
If yeah,
Excellent.
Nice.
it leaves the threatened range by going. Whoop. That's a hit.
Ooh, Lorenzo.
Oh. You don't get the sneak attack on that. So the 11 hits for 7, and the 25 hits. Roll your damage, Lorenzo.
Hold on.
I did. It's 5 piercing.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Because on attacks of opportunity, I can also smite.
Ooh, very cool.
Okay.
As it's getting stabbed, as it tries to come closer to me, how far down the ladder does it get, Craig? Or near the ladder?
It's not climbing. It's just using gravity.
Is it undead or a fiend?
No. It is an ooze.
It's just an ooze that lives in a quiver. Everyone knows that.
All right. So it has taken a grand total of 7 plus 5,
plus
12, 22 damage. It is dead. However, its corpse is still acidic and on fire and falling.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to give Grey Soul and I'm going to give Grey Soul a dex save, and I'm going to give Birch a dex save with disadvantage.
Oh, but it's my turn. I can't just dodge out of the way.
No, this was the end of its move.
Both are with disadvantage, or just Birch's with disadvantage?
Just Birch, because he's not going to see it until after you get out of the way.
Sorry, Birch.
As you jump into my arms. I'm just gonna roll twice and take the lower.
All right.
It's a 10.
You know what? You both manage to get out of the way as the corpse splashes and splatters on the ground. And the fiery acid puddle that now is at the bottom of the ladder. The ladder catches fire, I should mention. The ladder actually does catch fire and starts to smoke as it goes. It is throwing light off everywhere. And yeah, you guys do manage to get out of the way of this as this flaming acidic puddle just sizzles in front of the bottom of the ladder.
We can mend the ladder.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm going to mend the ladder.
Well, the ladder, like I said, is currently on fire.
I've got one job. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it.
Is it prestidigitation that basically allows you to clean up stuff, or what's the one that lets you clean up stuff?
Prestidigitation is clean it. So let's prestidigitate this sucker first.
All right, I will say that you can press it is just only starting to catch fire now, so you can prestidigitate the fire out of off of the ladder. Yeah. You kind of cool the ladder enough that it doesn't successfully catch.
Can we clean that ooze out of existence and see if there's anything within the ooze?
I can. I'll burn it one more time. It'll produce flame. Just.
Yeah. What's the secret of the ooze?
The secret of the ooze is that there is nothing in the ooze. That sometimes an ooze is just an ooze.
I'm pretty sure the secret of the ooze is "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go."
Which was a banger of a party anthem, I might add. Yep.
You are correct.
Yep. So, I like this one better. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the corpse is sizzling at the foot of the ladder. You guys have managed to extinguish the ladder, and Feld, you and Lorenzo are still at the top. In the darkness, the ooze's corpse is still sizzling away. Is there anything you guys want to do at this point?
What else is in the quiver? Keep shaking. This is
what else is in the quiver? Hey, what's going on? Where's the quiver? Is the quiver still up here?
Quiver is still up there.
Oh, so obviously I'm going to pick up the quiver.
Oh,
I'm going to see if there's anything else in the quiver.
I have to
remember that scene in Alien when the egg opens.
Hey, Paul, roll 1d100 because I just rolled another random encounter.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I must express I'm rather impressed that someone managed to get this into the quiver.
Well, it's amorphous, so therefore it was easy for that to get in. 13.
But did they put it through a funnel?
Okay. Oof.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
There's a Tarask in here.
Okay.
But if we defeat it, we get a wish.
I can't believe I fucking rolled 2. Okay. Oh, boy.
No.
Edit.
That's never good.
We defeated the last one in 6 seconds, so...
Yeah, you guys all went, ah!
Scattered like roaches, too.
Yep. Manage characters. Okay, we're going to take Brick out of this because he's not here. Hide that.
Got my feline agility back.
Oh. Hold on. Edit. Come on.
Okay, but this time, everybody get out of the way so I can do this right.
Well, no, this time Paul's picking it up and he's flipping it over again and continuing to shake it out. And now, this time...
I didn't say I was flipping it and shaking it. I was checking to see if there was anything else inside.
Yeah. You give me a perception check.
Okay.
Move. Get out the way. Get out the way.
20.
Get out the way.
Well, you are a little surprised when when you're looking into it, you almost see or hear something moving around in there. You got your face up in there real close, and suddenly fucking almost like a mosquito's beak kind of comes out of there and stabs you in the face.
Greg,
what? Dude, you
this
know
is
what?
why we never do anything.
Does a 22 hit you?
Of course it does, because I... Okay.
Greg,
Yeah.
shame on you.
No, you guys said you wanted to check for more monsters. I rolled for a random encounter.
We didn't say we want to check for more monsters. I'm saying checking
It's
inside
a
the magical
quiver.
quiver to see if
should
there's
have
anything
some
inside
And I
magical
rolled,
quiver.
and I rolled
You should
a
have
random
a
encounter.
spear in it.
So this
Oh,
guy doesn't...
was
It's
a-
got a 1D. It's got a 1 in 6 chance of having a random encounter, guys, and I rolled a 1 twice in a row. So I'm like, I'm
I do
sorry.
know that there was some goblin who was like, guys, I got a great idea for this magical quiver.
How did these things
Let's
get in
stuff
here?
it full of monsters.
Well,
Am I turning invisible now too?
do you
Okay,
wanna?
but here's my question. How many random encounters are we going to do?
Well, we'll see if I keep rolling them. We'll find out in a second.
Oh, no. No.
Ooh,
yeah.
What is
I
that?
think I
You're gonna
could do
take-
the recap for next week.
No, what is that?
What is what?
We're just looking on the
Spent the
screen
entire
as
episode fighting a quiver.
what is it? 2, 4,
Oh
6,
no!
8.
Oh, you still have the DM view. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix that shit. All right.
Yeah, when you said
No,
mosquito
I mean-
beak, I was already like stirred this, but I got to roll nature again on this. Yeah.
I mean, on the plus side, I am like sufficiently horrified for my life right now.
All right.
Good job.
So yes, you have this tendril this beak comes out of the quiver as you're looking into it, stabs you in the face, and you actually feel it like start drinking your blood like a straw.
With a perception of 20, I don't move out of the way. We're in-
Do you want to save? I'll give you a save. Roll.
yes, I want to see. Yeah,
Give me a dex save.
oh my
Just needs
goodness.
you to see the beak real clearly.
Yeah,
as
I
it
decided
enters
to
the
see
beak.
real clearly.
You're looking at it like, what the hell? Ah, right in the eyeball. You know.
Okay.
Perception check is not supposed to give you like more pain.
Yeah.
Generally.
Well, but he's sticking his face into the thing, looking at it, and then something that was in there stabbed him in the face. Like,
Does that sound? Oh, did I describe myself as sticking my head into a magical bag?
you said
that
you
we
were.
just
You said
killed a
I didn't
giant
say you.
acidic
I didn't
ooze?
say you stuck your head into it. I said you were sticking your fit. You were looking down it.
Maybe he's doing like this.
Oh my
He did
goodness.
the Luke Skywalker looking
Yeah.
for the lightsaber.
Someone
Yeah.
did drag it
Well,
this week.
anyhow.
Okay.
You know what? With a 9 dex save, no.
Yeah.
But so you take 5, and popping out of this is a sturge, which is basically like a tiny, monstrous mosquito.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So like a green head from New England.
Essentially, yeah. Go on ahead and let's roll a fresh round of an ish.
Oh. I was hoping we could just keep it.
It's fine. I didn't have a good one.
Oh,
Okay, that's better. I'll take that.
Okay. Sarah, what'd you get?
12.
12. Birch.
I
Versus
rolled
20.
a 5, and then I clicked my token and rolled a 20. So it's up to you. It could be whatever you want.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give you the 20
You're
because
supposed to click the token.
Lorenzo,
14.
14. Graysol
12.
and Seneca
17.
and Feld.
20.
Got it. All right, Bert, you're up. You hear Feldricken yelp from above as something has reached out and bit at him.
Okay. I steal the
Just for
necklace from Terra
clarification,
and
is that turn order list accurate?
They should be.
Fell to
yes.
20 and
Yeah.
Fighting an alphabet of sturges.
Yeah.
Well,
These guys are
I,
tiny. You're gonna plow through these two. Don't worry about it so much.
I grabbed the necklace from Terrafirith and cast Fireball on the Quiver. No, I'm just kidding. Do you think I have a clear line of sight? Am I far enough away?
I'm gonna say if you go back 5 more feet, you could catch one as it's popping up.
Okay. The problem with that is it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 away plus 30 height. Whew. Ooh, boy. So that takes away some of my fun options. Just lame. I'm just gonna hold a produce flame, and then if one of them like flies over the ledge, so I have a clear shot, then I'll take it out.
Copy that. Okay, Feld, you're up.
All right. How many are in view?
1 right now.
All right. So I'm going to swing to attack.
Big money, no whammy.
21 to hit.
That's a hit, and your glaive slices right through it like a hot knife through butter.
All right. I'm going to hold my second action in case another one flies out, because I saw your DM view, and also because, of course, why wouldn't there be more?
Seneca, you're up.
With a 16, but both Birch and I got this on our nature. Are we familiar enough with sturges to know that A, they're sturges, and B, how they operate?
Yes, a 16 lets you know that they are in fact sturges, and they're like giant mosquitoes. They will attach themselves to a creature and drain their blood.
Okay. Do we also know about their swarming and things like that? I'm trying not to metagame right now.
You would know with a 16 that what they like to do is swarm and drain the blood out of a target. Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to inform everybody of that these are sturges, and that they're harmless. They're practically harmless on their own. But if they attack in a group, you can suddenly find yourself drained of all your blood.
All right.
And there's only the one, and it just died, right?
There's just the one, and you see Feld just splat it after it had attached itself to him and had been sucking on his face like something out of Alien.
Okay, I am going to hold a action to cast Magic Missile to send one dart at any one of these things that I see.
You can't. What I found is that you actually can't hold an action to cast a spell.
I can do that with a cantrip, though. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I guess then that with my.
Oh no! Wait! With one, pardon me. With one action, you actually can. Pardon me. I had that screwed up with something else.
The bummer is though is even if you don't get a chance to cast it, you still lose the spell because you're holding it the whole.
Yeah. So
yes.
Don't worry. You'll get to fire the spell off. I promise. All right. Just take. See, I'm such a nice DM. Lorenzo, what's up?
Tara, I hope you really enjoyed this quiver after we've cleaned it out. I mean, this is like a haunted mansion that we're going to move into, fix it up, and flip it to make a whole bunch of money.
I say we take it with us to the mayor's office, and we don't like what he has to say. We just start dumping stuff out of it.
Shake weight it.
You're not down with the right of conquest? I'm sorry, what? No right of conquest?
Instead of just keep dumping things out, I think we just take it straight to the mayor's office and just dump it out there.
Okay.
And then leave.
Do I see any sturges?
You do not yet.
If I see anything else that flies and sucks blood, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, cool. All right, Graysol, you're up.
I don't think any of your exes are down here, Lorenzo.
or his current wife.
Right,
his eyes.
I'm gonna move back with Birch here.
Okay.
To get a better vantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I will hold my Eldritch Blast as a ready to action to fire off at a pair of Sturges when they show their blood-sucking faces.
Okay, Tara, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot it.
There ain't nothing to
Now
shoot
I
yet.
know that. What?
There ain't nothing to shoot yet.
Oh, well then I'm gonna hold a ready action to shoot it
Cool.
if I see one.
A wild Sturge appears, and you all of your readied actions go off simultaneously. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Ready actions don't go off basically in order of initiative or anything like that in case there's a series of actions?
No, what I'm saying is
Okay.
that when you guys all had your action readied, the trigger was specifically this next Sturge I see, I shoot it. You all specified that.
I specified pair,
now
so I can get my second blast on the next
So
one
you'll
that
get
comes out.
you'll get you Gray Soul, you'll get your second blast. But the
Here's-
first one that comes out is literally getting obliterated right now.
So you can ignore.
To rule lawyer for say, if it's on the ground, wouldn't I see it come out before they would see anything come out? So wouldn't those ready actions only go off if I don't kill it? Whichever one comes out.
Yeah, Greg, mine was.
He wants to be a dirty kill stealer. I see what's up.
No, I'm just. You want to be a dirty initiative stealer?
No, I'm just saying that I'm going off of what you guys told me. Birch, what were you saying?
Mine's held until one of them comes over the ledge and is close enough for me to hit. So you could ignore my roll.
And my thing is held until there are enough Sturges for me to hit one each with a dart.
That is not what you specified.
Hold on, I'm going to check the tape.
Yeah, go check the tape. I know what I heard.
Cactus room.
These
All
things
right,
have 2 hit points, guys. Just
Feld-
burn them down.
Feld, go on ahead and roll your attack.
Already did. So that was 17 to hit, 10 damage.
Yep. It is toast. This thing is toast. And Lorenzo, you were waiting to stab that too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys both saw it at the same time, so you both fillet that one. Another one pops out, and this one actually comes out. You both used your attack of opportunities, but who was the one who was waiting to see see stuff pop out of the or come up towards the ledge?
Birch
That's
mentioned
Birch.
something to that effect.
All right, Birch, you see one fly up into the air.
Does it come down so it's close enough to me?
It does not come down.
If it's not in range for Birch, I'd probably hit it with my second blast.
All right, you do see Matt. You do see 2 come out.
All right, I'm gonna fire at the first one that I
Okay.
see.
Yeah, my cantrip can only go 30 feet, so.
Say it is
Got
10
it.
hit.
That's a miss.
All right.
See, if you guys had gotten off the ledge, I could shatter that whole bunch.
Seneca, enough have appeared that you can fire your spell off.
Okay.
Do you do at least +1 damage with 1d4 plus 1 per each per magic missile?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 get obliterated immediately upon coming towards the ledge, and with that, we're gonna move these guys around just a little bit because I hate layering tokens like that. But in the meantime, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 2. And 15 and a 19 hit you, Nate?
Yeah, both of those would.
Okay, you take 12 piercing damage combined. 12. As they start sucking the blood out of you immediately. And a 22 and a 25 on... I want to make sure that you guys... I'm not just screwing with you here. I need to share my screen again to show you these rolls.
You should be able. You can still cast Shatter the sphere if you put depending on your placement and get 3. So.
Well, yeah, but I'll kill the
I
rest
hate
of
this.
you.
Not depending on your placement.
It doesn't, because it's a 10-foot sphere.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, if you
It
put
would
your
get everything on that square.
only if you center it on the square. Yeah, if you center it basically here, you'd hit those 3. You're centering it
That's
here.
true.
There's only 2 there. There's one here, and there's
Right.
one here. And then the
Oh,
other 2 are in the back corner.
Oh, gotcha. I see one over the.
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes your token is out of sync with where everybody else is. It looks different between the mastermind view and the GM view that I have. So you might be off by 5 feet somehow.
Gotcha.
And I promise I'm not just being an asshole. I'm actually.
Greg, to your credit, when I checked the tape, what I said was ambiguous enough to interpret it both the way that you interpreted it and the way that I meant it.
Okay.
So, I see how you got there, and it's definitely not what I meant, but it's enough ambiguity to where if you were like, nah, I'm going to rule that this is how you didn't phrase it clearly enough, I'd be like, all right, I get you.
Brutes don't word good.
Yeah. I think.
And we complain a lot.
Yeah, I said something to the effect of, I hold it until there's one dart that can go to each thing. Yeah,
I missed the part. I missed the part of each thing. Got it. Okay. Well, so they are going. I'm sharing with you my roles as the GM here. 15 and 19 on Nate, 22 and 25 on Feld. For you're each gonna take 12.
Awesome.
Yep. And they have attached themselves. So these guys have attached themselves. So this guy is dead. Come on. Dead. 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 And then those 4 are doing their thing. Feld, you're up. Oh no, Birch is up, pardon me. Birch is up.
All right. I still am not close enough for any of these spells, I don't think. I mean, I could jack up my team and take them out, but that's not great.
It's all right. We can make people better. We have a history of fixing things.
I mean, you guys just reattached a head recently, so.
It's true. I think I'm just going to make a sprint for it.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm like 5 up the ladder. And I'm going to use my remaining actions to climb the ladder. And then so I'm up here. And so next turn, if these things are still here, I can help.
Got it. All right. Feld, now it's your action.
All right. So let me see where yours are. Are they both within 10 feet of me? Right. One's on me. One's.
Two of them are on you.
2 are on me.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, I need to do something about that. So I'm going to attack one of them.
Okay.
I can't. They're not. Are they close enough that I can try and swipe through them, or what's the?
They are attached to you. They are literally one of them is through the hole in your armor. Another one's on your neck.
11.
Not going to hit.
Okay. Attack again. $10. So that will not hit. All right.
You're like, get him off, get him off.
But I can. Am I able to climb down the ladder?
I will say that yes, you can climb down the ladder if you want. Yeah, you can get 5, 10. You can get about 2/3 of the way down the ladder.
Gotcha. I'm going to do that.
The pile of tokens. There we go.
I'm going to move towards my compatriots.
All right. Yep. So Birch, as you get up to the top, Feld just stumbles past you with these things attached to him as he's screaming as he goes, and he just starts falling down the ladder. And you kind of like let him go, like, whoa. Seneca, you're up.
All right.
Do I get an attack of opportunity to bonk the thing as it goes by me?
If you miss your attack, you're going to hit Feld instead.
Go for it.
I'm very good at melee attacks, so I think I should definitely do this.
Please botch this. Please botch this.
Oh,
it's a crit. Oh, you know what? You get a 2-fer with that, sir.
I hit him both.
I'm gonna let you get a 2-fer with that. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
it's just one-handed. It's just
5, 7. So you're gonna deal 7. You're 7 points of damage. And I'm going to split it up evenly between them, and you splat them both with one well-placed
I just
blow.
batter up.
Yeah, you batter up, and you're like, here, hold still. Thwap. Yeah.
That's great.
And you hear dong as it rings off your armor, Feld. And
Best fighter in the group right now.
You guys have only seen me make a melee attack once, and it was a crit. So I might be really good. You just don't know.
Yeah. Or you might turn into a bear. Who knows? Okay, and
It's better to be lucky than good.
sometimes. Lorenzo, you're up.
Was it Seneca supposed to go?
Oh yeah, it was me.
Oh, Seneca, sorry.
Okay, is that this Sturge that's right here? That is just
That's dead.
Yeah.
I moved. That should. How the hell is that? Because I did a crappy job with the lighting, so I was trying to let you guys see the corners more. Got it.
Okay, so there's just the ones that are attached to Lorenzo right there?
Yep.
All right, I am going to
Lightning
attempt,
lure.
because, yeah.
Lightning lure him 15 feet off of the well, he's still 30 feet up.
So I'm going to, you said that Feld is halfway down this ladder, right?
Yeah.
So at the very least, I can climb up to right below him.
Yep.
And that should get me to within the 15 feet, yeah?
No, he's 2/3 of the way down. So he's at the
got it.
Yeah, he's at the 20 foot. His feet are 10 feet high in the ladder.
I'm going to attempt to climb around him.
Okay.
This is going to go great.
Give me an athletics check.
You got it. Athletics, one of my best.
See, this
skills.
is why we do the crazy random encounters every once in a while, y'all.
Yes.
Oh no, yeah, you do not get past him.
Board.
You actually try to you think for a split second maybe I could just raw dog it up the wall here and just nope. You try sinking your claws into the rock face and you just go nope, and you land at the bottom.
I have a climb speed.
But not with that athletics check.
Nope. So.
What happened to cat-like reflexes?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Cats get sloppy sometimes.
He landed on his feet. He landed on his feet. I will give him that. He landed on his feet. So
let's see. So I moved from here, and hypothetically, with my Tabashi movement, I might be able to make another attempt, but that depends on how long you say that takes.
give me a dex check.
Okay. Dex check. Oh, that's a dex save. Not the same thing.
Yeah, because you don't get your proficiency with that.
That's right.
Oh, you know what? Hey, that worked out really well for you. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Hey, all right. Well, let's try again, I guess.
One more athletics check to see if you can just climb up the wall sheer.
If I get a third 6, it's very consistent.
Nope.
Well,
you get about 10 feet up and realize that no, it's just you're having a tough time finding purchase.
Yeah,
so
that's that. I'm gonna ready a lightning lure if any of the sturges come within 15 feet to be able to rip it off of somebody.
Copy that. Graysel, you're up. Or no, Lorenzo.
Yes, I can do.
Lorenzo, you are you currently have a bunch of blood-sucking monsters on you that aren't your lawyers for once.
I am so tired of things attaching themselves to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull out a dagger and stab one.
Okay.
Which is right there.
That's a hit. You do not get the sneak attack, but it is more than enough to kill it.
Sure, I got someone next to me.
Yeah, no. No. But, yeah, you definitely stab one off of you.
Is it possible to make an offhand attack as well, or no, that takes another action, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Well, two weapon fighting, and this is just you could do your offhand attack as a bonus attack. So if you want to do that,
yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Go for it.
I don't know exactly what I roll for that, so I'll just do dagger again. You can.
It's a regular attack roll. You just don't get to add your strength or dex to your damage.
Oh,
so that's a hit.
So that'd just be a D8 then. Oh, sorry. It's a dagger. It's D4.
D4. That, oh, yeah. So yeah, you managed to slice one, flip the dagger, catch it in the other hand, and slice the other.
And then I'm going to yell, if anyone touches that damn quiver again, I'm going to shoot them.
We need to check. Let's gather around in a circle. We need to make sure we're not carrying anything else that might come out of it.
You know what I should do? I should just put my mimics in the quiver and let them eat whatever else is in there. That's what I should do.
Mimic arrows.
All right. So you want your Are you gonna talk to Bob and Gord and have them do that?
Oh my God! Can I do that?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, let's do
So
it.
you pull out your tankards. You pull out your tankards and go, "Hey, boys," and they immediately, like the tankards immediately grow eyes and they go.
And I chuck them.
Are you going to give them specific instructions in terms of hostile creatures? Make sure they don't eat anything of value in there.
I want them to eat whatever's in there that's alive.
Okay, that's vague enough. I like that.
Yikes.
So yeah, you basically go, "Hi guys, eat whatever is in there that is alive," and they go, and you shove them down. The quiver magically opens up the mouth of it, and you can plop your arm in there. There are three separate chambers, each with its own individual entrance. So are you going to put them both in the same one and do two at a time, or are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad for the gnomish prisoner that's inside there, but I mean, otherwise, I think this is a great idea.
Yeah.
Is it even my turn though?
It is.
Is it? Okay. I had no idea. Let's do. Can I tell what came out of what compartments?
The ooze came out of the main compartment. The Sturgis came out of the secondary compartment, and there's just the third compartment, which is like the small ammunition compartment left. But you also don't know if there's anything else in the other components or in the other compartments.
It should still be more stuff.
Let's put one in the smallest and one in the main one.
Okay.
But then we change our minds.
You're splitting the party. You're splitting the mimic party.
Oh boy.
And then put one in the middle one. Right? Is that how it goes? You pick two doors and then you change your mind and switch one.
Okay, so now you're going to put them one in the small, one in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take your tankards, you stick one in the small one, and the mouth opens up and poof, pops right in. High or low?
High.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 100.
1.
1. After a moment, you're in the middle of getting Bob ready to go in, and Gord is always the pissy one. Gord is the one that's was called the mean one by Bob. So you took Gord, and he goes in there, and you're about to actually reach down and put Bob into the secondary component when suddenly the quiver lurches. It lurches and kicks around as if like something is getting its ass kicked inside, and you're hearing like snarling and growling and you see like this thing pouncing and punching and then you just hear a.
I feel like I just put a mongoose in a bag of snakes.
And then you.
Can I change his name to Ricky Tikki Taffy?
And you see, like the handle of a tankard start to appear out of, like to start to just like kind of appear out of the pocket.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, did we lose Matt? We lost Matt. Looks like Restream froze up for him, so we'll get him back in a sec. Oh, there he is. Bloop. Hey, you're back. Yeah. So yeah, the tankard handle is appearing out of that. Do you want to pick him out?
Yes.
Okay. So you pull the tankard, and it's got like a smile on the side of it.
It's been a minute since he's eaten.
Mm-hmm. He was a little hungry. He was feeling a little peckish. So
we
that's the
ran out
small
of
component.
goblins to feed.
Yeah. You go into the other two. You throw them into the other two, and they come back going, meh, nothing exciting in there. So.
Sweet.
So now we need to
I think
reach
it's
into
clear,
those and see if there's
guys.
anything else actually inside there that aren't monsters.
They are cleaned out.
I'm not reaching in there.
Actually, hold on one second.
No.
Hold on. I'm going to be nice this time. All right. We're going to do individual treasure 5, level 5.
Are you able to, Seneca, are you able to mend metal armor back to where it was?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'm gonna do that.
Friend Seneca, would you mind fixing the acid to my armor?
Gladly. I haven't found myself to be much use climbing this ladder. It's the least I can do.
So as you guys are pouring through the middle component or the middle pocket, you open it up and you stick your arm in and you start feeling around, and you feel coins. And you realize that's a lot of coins in there.
Money, 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 money.
So let's dump it out and count some coins.
All right, so you're
copper.
You're gonna flip it over and count it out.
Yep.
Get an idea of what we got. Yeah.
You flip it open and there's 90 gold pieces come pouring out, mixed in with 20 electrum pieces and 1,700 copper.
Wow.
Can we fill this quiver with the other copper that we have?
Yeah. Yep. And then you can take it to the bank.
Yep.
And
I
if
love
you
this
guys
for
have
us.
any extra like javelins or things that you need stored as we go back, those will probably fit in there too. What's the bow like that was up there?
The bow is a compound bow, so it's one of those where it has it increases the power behind the draw through use of wheels and gears. So it'll actually enhance the strength of it. So you don't have to be. It'll give you a damage bonus, is what it'll do.
Sweet.
Yep. So that is that. Let's go on ahead and it's 9 o'clock. Let's go on ahead and take 5 real quick. Just give everybody a bathroom break real fast, and then
Thank you, 5.
Thank you.
Yep, we will be back.
I'm not seeing compound bow.
It's a 3.5 thing that I'm updating to 5th edition, so I'll get you how to do that later.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Fun. New toys. Is there anything special about the flute, or is it just a pretty flute? Oh, did he leave? Okay.
All right, I'm back. How's everybody doing?
Doing okay.
Good. All right, I think we got about one more minute, and then I think we're all back. So.
I am Bick.
Yay, Bick.
Omega.
I'm so excited. It's first actual rehearsal of my new play tonight, happening up the street at Thymely. They'd be here except for the fact that that we got the film shoot in there in the next room right now.
I need to go visit there more often. That's a CalArts space. CalArts alumni.
Oh, Henningson's CalArts?
The Thymely? Yeah.
Yeah. No shit, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I understand.
He's got a great space up there. Like, I love what all the different, he's got all the different rooms and everything. Like, I'm kind of envious of all that he's got. It's pretty awesome. So big fan of him and everything that he's got going. I'm glad I'm also very glad he made it through the pandemic.
Did you get a PPP?
I don't know what he got, but I do know that we talked pretty frequently throughout all this, and I know that he was struggling. I know that he was struggling. I know that the complex was struggling. A lot of the theaters in the area were struggling real hard. I mean, Jen and I, we managed to avoid a lot of the. I mean, we suffered pretty hard too, but we managed to avoid the worst of it because we're just a very small operation with very low overhead compared to everybody else. You know. And I mean, it's still like 10 grand a month, but and just total operating costs for us, but it's, a lot lower than what most other people have to deal with. Yeah. So, like we got through it, and, I know that they were struggling real hard, but he managed to get through, and he's hanging in there, and I'm really, really happy for it. So, because he's got a great space, and he's been working so damn hard on making it great. Like he signed the lease on the bottom floor of the building like a month before the pandemic hit. Because he's got all his rooms up on the second floor of that building at Santa Monica and Western. And then he signed the lease on the bottom half of the building, and then everything closed. And he's like, what do I do with this? I'm now accountable for this rent. Like, what the hell am I going to do now? And, and it took a while, but he got through. So I'm very, very glad for that.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, do we have everybody back? I think we got everybody back. Cool. So you guys have successfully cleaned out the Quiver. Congratulations on completing tonight's dungeon crawl.
We still have another area to go down, apparently.
Well, yeah, but if you guys were doing the crawl within the crawl, and now you can just get back to the main crawl. So, but just to speed things along.
Do we need a short rest or anything?
I use a short rest.
Some of you guys got whooped up pretty bad, so yeah, you can take a short rest, just to make things relatively easy. By the way, there was absolutely no sign of Brick at all during that fight.
Is he constipated or something?
You don't know.
I really hope he's not like taking a massive dump in that like sacred dwarven pool or something.
I mean, don't give me ideas because I'm already having him do crazy stuff. But
he would. If he had the opportunity.
I'm putting you guys at the mouth of the pathway that you had not explored yet.
I mean, in fairness, that whole thing took about 30 seconds.
Oh, sure.
Do you have is it a cantrip, your thing with short rests to buff up healing?
It's an innate ability, so I will do Song of Rest, and everyone who's needs to regain hit points gets an extra D6.
Gotcha.
Aww. Oh, this is so wholesome. I'm gonna hate to ruin this when I throw the next set of monsters at you guys.
As someone who fell asleep last session, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
I'm playing Song of Rest.
Yeah.
It's the only one I know.
Lovely.
All right. So, as you guys had come down the hill, holy crap, Paul! As you guys had come down the passageway before, and as I mentioned, the northern way brings you back up. There's a ledge that goes back up into the rooms that you had been exploring that led to Drakthar's throne room. But there's a southern pass here that seems to go down further into the interior of the mountain.
Is this the place where we walk and we hit the invisible wall?
Well, I mean, just because the map ends there, I gave everybody a little extra room here just in case it's needed. But
I'm so glad that we came back to this, because when I was running around at my mega ultra speed, I looked at this and I was like, well, the map ends, so I guess there's a wall here. And I turned around.
Nope.
So
no, the map just drops you guys here, and it takes you further in.
oh man, yeah, we really missed a lot here.
Not as much as you think, believe it or not.
All right. Well, so far, it turns out my face is a really good monster detector. So if no one minds, I would be happy to run around at super speed and see what else I can just spot in terms of passages and things.
See what you run into.
Yeah.
Just put a bell on, though, so we can find where you went.
Not a terrible idea.
Bell the cat.
Okay, so here I go.
Okay. Pew! Up, hold. Hold it right there.
Make a death save with a disadvantage.
I do believe my first movement shy of running into something will allow me 120 feet of movement.
Give me a dex check with advantage.
You got it. A dex check or a dex save?
A dex check.
Copy. Making sure I'm doing it right. And hold shift. There you go.
Oh, no.
Super. That advantage worked out great for me.
Okay. Okay.
Again, I'll say I'm really consistent today in my really terrible rolls, and so I should really give myself credit for that.
If this is a wall of darts, he's moving so fast that they shoot behind him.
It's not a wall of darts. That's the thing.
It's a wall of scourges.
I was giving you a DC 10 dexterity save because you were going so fast, but unfortunately you did not pass that. And
does he have a passive though?
No, this is not this.
Oh.
This
Okay.
is. Let me finish as to what this is.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. The thing is that he would normally get a saving throw if he was aware of this creature. He is not aware of this creature, but I gave him the saving throw anyway because of how fast he was going. This as you're going down, as you're chugging along, you don't realize it, but you don't see it until it's too late. As green acid falls from the ceiling and covers you.
That checks out.
With a sickening and you just feel it like, oh god, it's burning.
I feel like you accomplished
not so much
your
a creature as much
objective,
as a trap. Yeah.
Sorry, how much damage do I take from the lovely green acid?
Hold on a second. I just opened up a help tab instead of rolling a damage die. There we
Really
go.
glad we just had that song of rest.
Yeah. You take 6 points of damage. But the thing is, it's still on you.
Okay.
What is this thing that has fallen onto Seth?
It's green acid. Or
On
green
the
slime.
Seneca?
Green slime.
It's the
You can't see that on
consequences of
television.
poor choices.
Well, it's important whether it's acid or slime because it makes a big difference.
It's green slime.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
corrosive,
Is it
slick, and
really
adhesive.
slime?
Sticking to anything it comes in contact with. Metal, flesh, organic material is especially vulnerable to the corrosive properties of the slime. It is found in warm, humid caverns and ruins, and will be noticeable as it clings to ceilings, walls, and covered floors, usually 5-foot squares, except for the fact that it was on the ceiling, and it dropped.
Does this stop my movement at all?
I mean, you could play... If you want to play the flash and keep on running while this thing is covering you, or you could, I'll say that it carry you. I'll give you another 10 feet of movement, unless you're. Give me a con save.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know what? You can get up to 15 feet with your momentum, and then you're going to come to a stop.
Can you acrobatics your way out of it?
Still cuts me down by like almost half my movement, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I will move my 15 feet, and I will turn around going back to them. I found something.
Yep.
Did a dragon blow its nose on you?
Oh, it's still burning, and it hurts like hell, Seth.
It burns, it's slimy, it's green, and it hurts like hell. I would appreciate some assistance.
Does someone have like a water spell or something?
Are we not in initiative? Can we just willy-nilly do some stuff here?
I'm gonna start doing a timer, and every 6 seconds he's taking more damage. So you guys figure out what you're doing real quick.
I'm gonna shoot it with fire. Deal with this, Seneca.
Kind of finger gun some eldritch blasts.
All right.
It's going to take me a round, but I'll use prestidigitation to clear it off once the round goes around.
All right.
Oh, I missed.
$14 and a 24, Greg.
Yeah, I will say that you can. Well, you're attacking him. My question is are you
attacking the ooze?
All right.
I hit the cavern behind them.
Ooh, you know what?
Ideally, I want to blow the ooze off of him with my force damage.
The ooze doesn't have an AC.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like the black puddle.
It's not a slime. It's some slime.
Some slime. Okay, that's grosser.
It's a hazard more than a creature.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I'm going to use my mage hand to wipe him off.
Okay. I will say that is a valid use of Mage Hand. And still, Matt, give me a wisdom check.
I'll bring you back up, Seneca, I promise. Okay, wisdom check. 6.
Yeah, you shoot him.
I'll save you.
17.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure
take,
I shot him as well.
Yeah, and no, Birch, you actually missed. You missed both of them. I'm not going to be that cruel, but you hit it. But yeah, you shoot him for what's your AC, Seneca?
My AC is 16.
So the first one misses. So you're only going to take 8 force damage.
Okay.
Did I get it?
Birch, if you use Produce Flame, I can use Control Flame to like try and burn off the surface of it.
To burn Seneca slower.
Great faith.
Seneca, you take another 4 acid damage.
That checks out.
More of like a Bunsen burner flambe than like
you're running out of time.
Does that mean Seneca can now do his prestidigitation to get it off?
I need you, Seneca. Prestidigitation isn't going to be enough to clean this.
Mage Hand can work.
Mage Hand can work, yes, but
You keep doing Mage Hand, and I'm gonna just with my Produce Flame on the end of my staff, just try to burn off bits too.
You're gonna do damage to Seneca with doing that.
I mean, Seneca knew what he signed up for.
I take out my bow and hammer cooking dust and just
I'm just saying, you guys want to give me shit for throwing random encounters. You guys are doing a great job killing yourselves. All right, so I'm just pointing that out. All right, Mage Hand. All right, give me a dex check.
Okay.
Well, not quite accurate, Greg. One would argue if he can travel 120 feet in 6 seconds, he probably is traveling faster than that slime can fall.
If the slime was aware of you guys, it has enough of a sentience to know when to drop.
So it's a creature, but we can't really target.
The thing is, Paul, is that he failed his save.
It's
So like
really good.
the mathematical bullshit involved, like the physics and everything else, it just lined up. It's that perfect alchemy that because the thing is, if he had rolled a 10, all he had to do was roll a 10. If he had rolled a 10, he would have just gone right past it, and I gave him advantage. So like,
I got a 14 dexterity.
Is the slime all around him still?
That is good enough to get the majority of the slime off of him. Okay. So, yeah.
So now can I use prestidigitation to get the rest off?
Do we have a spell of like water jet?
Now you could do prestidigitation to finish cleaning yourself off. Yes.
All right. So I will.
But all right. So you're repairing the acid burns and everything else, and Jesus, that was 4, 12. That's 18 points of damage that you just took. Like as a wizard, how are you not dead?
I mean, you got real close there.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
I just healed him for 13.
Okay, so you got him back up to full. Yay.
And I'll just point out this is why you send the wizard out looking for stuff.
Says the mostly invisible rogue in the darkness, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to scout ahead, Lorenzo?
Yes, I will go forth and check things out.
Be aware that there is some sort of slime creature about 15 feet behind me.
I'm quite alert at fighting things.
I'm going to give Lorenzo some guidance in not running underneath slimes.
All right.
So you get a 1d4 on an ability check.
All right, give me a stealth check, Lorenzo.
And while this happens, I'm going to take some time to mend my clothes because they're now acid burned.
You might want to take your time to mend your fur coat. Yeah. So 23 on the stealth. All right. All right, Lorenzo, show me where you want to
go. I will hug the right wall and just keep on going down until I find something.
Okay. You find 2 passages down this way that are both too tight for you to navigate. They seem to actually no. One of them you think you might be able to squeeze through. If you squeeze really tightly, you might be able to make it down this one.
Yeah, I'll go down those and just look and see if there's anything past there.
All right. So you go, and you are literally squeezing your way through a very, very tight passage, and it opens up into another area.
Ooh, fun.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. 24.
Okay. You notice what looks to be tracks on the ground.
What kind of tracks?
Humanoid. Give me a nature check.
A nature check?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they look humanoid, and you see several sets of it, but you're having trouble decoding it. Maybe one of your teammates will be able to help.
Okay, and are they leading north or south? Or?
It looks like that there were tracks that were all hanging out about here. There were some, you find some that look like, hold on a second, where's my, yeah, let's do this. You find tracks that were kind of coming up in this way, where you see the arrow. One set, and then you see them all kind of stop, and you see what looks to be multiple sets of tracks that were coming out from over here. You're not sure how many, but it looks to be multiple, and it looks like there was a group here for a while, and then it looks like they all headed back out.
Okay, so it looks like this is where we're delivering prisoners, and then they're all going off somewhere. I will head back to everyone else.
Okay.
And inform them of what I saw.
All right.
And while I go back, I'm going to look over in this area just to see if that goes around the same way, or.
Yeah, as you go down Let me get Tara in with the rest of the group here. And then as you go down this way, you actually do pick up the first set of tracks, the set of individual tracks. And as you follow them down, they do go down and around the corner, and you see that meeting area. Now, do you bring anybody else down with you?
Yeah, I'll let everyone know, and then follow me.
Can I take a look at the tracks?
Yep. Give me a nature, Birch.
All right. Cool.
Nature would be investigation. We know they're human, right?
There you go.
No, they're not necessarily human. As a matter of fact, Birch, the set of solo tracks looks to be goblinoid.
Goblins. Probably that guy who got you with the lightning.
And then Lorenzo is like, there's more tracks up here.
Yep. Check this out. There's more. It's like a whole big
Are they the same?
As you get up to the area where the other tracks are, no, they are not the same. Give me a nature and an investigation.
Okay.
All right.
Well, okay.
So yeah, you're like, wow, those got really big for goblin tracks, Birch. But Feld, you look at them and you go,
Oops.
all right, well, I see what looks to be something about the size of a dwarf.
Okay.
And then the others are like either really big human or possibly even half orc. They look to be heavy armored boots.
How old do these all look? I mean, like doing
Pretty fresh, like within the last 8 to 12 hours, probably.
Okay, so these are
Like
not the old.
These all came out about the time that you guys were raiding and fighting Drakthar. You think it was maybe that fresh? Because this looks like fresh mud and other stuff.
Right. So it's not, but we can do. It's not like Chasmogen and hobgoblins from. Because we know we think there's linkages in some of these caverns.
Yeah. No, you don't think it's Chasmogen and hobgoblins. Graysoul, give me a perception. Graysoul and Seneca too, actually.
Did we say, is there 3 in total?
What?
How many sets of footprints?
You see about 7 or 8 different sets is what you can identify based on your investigation so far.
And do any of them look like would Tiefling have a particular? Do we have any sense of sulfur, etc.?
You know what? That's an excellent point.
Any kind of
Give me another investigation. But Graysoul and Seneca, as you guys come around the corner here, you seem to see something that you were not expecting to see, and it seems to be light coming from the end of the tunnel.
I see some light coming down here, guys. Is it like
careful in
glowing light or
it.
torch light?
With your perception, you think it might be daylight. It might be the afternoon sun's rays.
This might be an exit down here.
Show me how you proceed.
Do we want to make sure we didn't miss anything behind us?
Yeah, give me an investigation if you're. Oh yeah. Give me high or low.
High.
I'd like to check this entrance area for traps too, because that seems like a prime place to put something.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
Me?
No, Feld, and then you give me a perception check.
37.
37. And you said high.
Yep.
You do see you do see 2 additional sets of footprints that have come a little bit later. They tread over some of the other tracks. You didn't notice them at first, but you do recognize the cloven feet of what could be a tiefling, and the lighter narrow footprints of a humanoid or possibly elf or half elf. It's a much lighter step, and they came down from the tunnels through the area that you pick them up because they're through the area that Lorenzo squeezed through, and then they just make a beeline out the door. Or out the exit of the cavern.
I asked the group, did we check to make sure that there's no other offshoots, et cetera, or other little areas?
To the north, To the north of us seemed to just be an opening, but no passages. This is all walled in here.
Yeah. That's all walled in. Is anybody going down towards the light?
Yeah, I'm checking for traps down this way because that seemed like a.
Yeah, you do not detect any traps.
Okay. I'll keep on going forward then, slowly and stealthily.
I'm going to go for it because I think the best way to find traps is with my face. We found that thus far that is true.
Okay. As you guys go southbound through the tunnel, you do discover that it does actually open up into a cave, or there's a cave exit, and you realize that you're at the base of the mountain, or the base of the volcano that is Cauldron, and you are within the tree line in the forest below now.
Cool.
Oh, wow. We've exited the city.
Yep.
Tax lady can't get us here.
That might be one way, one reason why this is being used.
That's a good place to smuggle things in and out of the city.
Yeah.
It might be of great interest to the mayor. Perhaps we should summon that audience with him.
Perhaps we should keep it in mind to trade for something as opposed to offering it up.
They are currently restricting your access to the Sasserine, are they not?
Yes.
Then perhaps we
and our friend Katha's claim to her homeland of the Malachite Hold. Sasserine does still appear to be cursed.
Well,
yeah.
So would you like to exit and perhaps head to the city hall?
Well, maybe we could follow the tracks that are out here. If it's only been several hours, we might be able to track somebody outside of the city.
Yeah.
All right, give me some nature checks.
What are you attempting, Seneca?
I figure I just keep up my... Oh, actually, that was fine.
Nope. I think I see grass.
Birch, you actually pick up the trail. Birch, you pick up the trail and you think that you can follow it.
You guys want to follow me?
Yes.
Follow Birch.
Let's go.
All right. Hold on a second, guys. You guys take 5 real quick. I'm going to set you up with a new random encounter. Not a random encounter. I'm going to set you up with an encounter on the fly here. But that means I have to do some shit.
Take a 5?
Take a 5?
Take 5.
All right, thank you, 5.
Thank you, 5.
I like these nature checks. It's something I'm actually good at.
Yeah, now we're in the woods.
Yeah. I haven't been around trees in a while.
Well, there was your little tree square that you got in town.
That's
not really the
true.
same though, is it?
No, being outside is kind of nice. Although I've had my share of nature this week. 2 days ago, all the sirens in my city was going off like a nuclear bomb was being set off. Because there was tornadoes north and south of us.
Those are freaky.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. So we all get that alarm on our phone that says, go to the basement now. And we are on the 3rd and 4th floor. So it's like, okay, the basement that we don't have. So, but my brother lives 5 minutes away. So I call him up. I'm like, we're coming over. Lock your dog up. We're bringing my dog. And we go downstairs, and the woman who just moved in next door to us, I don't even know her name yet. She was downstairs, and she goes, this is where we're supposed to be. It's the 1st floor. There's no windows over here. And I go, that's great. We're going to my brother's. Good luck. Like, what was I supposed to do? I told her, I've been watching the charts. The tornadoes north of us and south of us. I actually think we're fine. But we're going to my brother's, and we'll see you soon. And yeah, but I'm glad we went because we couldn't hear the sirens in my brother's basement, but they were on for a solid hour, just driving the 5 minutes to his house. And you're passing by all these loud, like just constant sirens. It was so weird and surreal.
I had to do that once in Wyoming at a TV station.
Sure.
Which
Yeah.
is funny because it's like everyone get to safety, but me, I get to sit here in the small control room.
Someone's got to be at the controls, man.
Yep.
Oh.
Me and the weather guy.
Exactly. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't think of when I last had to deal with that. But we were telling my son, it's like we got a notification and we had plenty of time to get to safety. It's like in LA, it's like you don't get like, hey, there's going to be an earthquake in 10 minutes. Like that doesn't happen. It's like,
no,
oh
it's,
shit.
it's like there's a thing happening.
It's like, what did we just experience is what you get in LA.
Check Facebook and everybody go, did you feel the earthquake at whatever time it just happened at?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no, I get all my earthquake news from Twitter. Just from my
I will
friends
never
going, oh my God, earthquake. Yeah.
I will never forget my first one. It was on Easter, I think. It was crazy because I was staying in an apartment that had, like most apartment buildings in LA, has a pool in the courtyard. And I looked out. At first I thought that my husband was like shaking the couch, like bobbing his knee up and down and stuff, because sometimes he does that, but he wasn't. And so then I looked out the balcony and there were waves in the pool. It's really weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Greg.
No, it's okay. Sorry about that, guys. We are basically ready to be back now.
Bert, are you able to talk to animals?
Not yet. I mean, I do, but they don't talk back.
Gosh,
You can't understand them.
You would think with that you'd be able to do so much, but right now you're able to do little.
So, Birch, you've managed to pick up. No, that's not the one I wanted. You've managed to pick up what you think is a trail that these figures went off in, and you're going for about a mile or so.
Wow.
And give me a round of perception checks, please. How actively are you guys, like, how cautiously are you proceeding?
We're trying to chase after people as being enemies, so I'd say
I don't think we're being stealthy. I think we're trying to catch up, aren't we?
I mean, I'm being pretty cautious.
Okay.
Well, me is the one going after the trail. I'm not being stealthy. I'm just.
We're no longer in a place mostly cleared out.
I think I'm excited to be in nature, and I'm going kind of fast.
Okay. So go on ahead and give me your.
What time of day is it?
I did.
It's afternoon. Give me your checks with disadvantage then, if you guys are actually trying to hurry along.
Oh, that's too bad. My perception was 22. It was very exciting.
Yeah, so just keep your perception checks and then roll again and take the lower.
I'm trying to hurry.
Oh, the lower one's 16.
We would have to be if we're because we're several hours behind these people.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And we don't know if they've got hostages or what the.
Okay. And give me 1 second.
18 isn't that bad, even with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's
Hey,
great.
I'm just super good at things generally.
Ooh,
Like if there's a thing
Lorenzo.
I'm doing, I'm good at it.
Lorenzo, how do you have a +8 in anything?
Expertise.
Oh. I was so excited about my +7. I'm like, +8? What the hell?
It's the positive side of being partially invisible.
Why don't I have speak with animals? That's a good question.
My initiative is only +8 as well.
+8 on this? Jeez.
Yep.
Quick draw.
My alert feat.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are kind of barreling your way down through the path here, you do manage to, like, you're kind of hurrying your way along, and it's not, you are all kind of moving along as you're going, and That doesn't make any sense. As you're going, you guys all kind of hear the sounds of a camp and people sitting around and talking. And you hear them, and they kind of hear you. So there's nobody has any sort of surprise or advantage on anybody else. As you come around this one mountain bend, and you see what looks to be an impromptu campsite, as a group of soldiers in armor with a dwarf with a braided beard and ear spacers and bald head, kind of looks to be, oddly enough, he's not wearing armor. It looks like he's more like he's wearing robes. The dwarf, and they are sitting around in a circle around an impromptu fire, sitting and chatting. And they stop as they see Birch come around the corner, and all kind of like quietly look at him. And Birch, you notice them, and they notice you.
Do any of them make any threats or
No,
threatful
they
motions?
They go quiet, and they sit and they stop and they watch you.
I'm going to wait for my team to follow behind me.
Oh, damn it, that's the wrong. That is not actually here. That's for another. I'm reusing this map from a different encounter with somebody else, so I'm trying to grab something. There we go. All right, on the fly play. I love it.
I've got a pretty badass thing I'd like to do, but I'm going to wait until they seem mean or evil. I mean, these just could be anybody at this point, right?
They're just sitting and looking at you, and they kind of grow quiet, and they see you come around the corner, and everybody else.
How far away are they?
I mean, each square's 5 feet, so from him,
And
about 50 feet, 60 feet, 70 feet, 50 to 70.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the rest of the brutes, you guys all come on down. You see why Birch held up, and he stops. And
I'm going to hide instead.
All right, give me a stealth check, Lorenzo. And where are you hiding? Okay.
I'm going to hide by these rocks.
By the rocks? Okay, go on and move yourself.
So that would be like right over here by these rocks.
Yep, 25. You are quite stealthy.
Yep.
Give me a perception check real quick, Lorenzo.
18.
All right. Hold on a second.
I'll give myself a ninja face for stealth.
Yep. All right. So you are stealth, sir. Yeah, they stop and they kind of watch you, and they see you notice you. You notice them, and they're watching intently.
I walk a bit closer until I can judge that there's still some distance behind the furthest one away. So I'm gonna walk until like the furthest one away I think is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the furthest one away is at 50 feet, and I'm gonna pop a divine sense. So any hollows, basically any celestial fiend or undead.
Negative.
And I can detect good and evil.
Detect good and evil?
Yeah.
Well, you see certainly a glowing red sense of malaise coming from your rear over your left shoulder behind you. Although that isn't necessarily evil, it just feels like someone who definitely treads on the dark side on occasion. But then you realize that might be your own teammate. So, right. Do I have to check the alignments of these guys? You fucker. All right.
No, I mean, not. I mean, I think it's more, Yeah.
The dwarf stands up, turns around, and brushes himself off, and as I'm looking this up, addresses you. Oh, what ho, travelers?
What ho? Good day. What finds you upon this road?
We're walking. We're heading. Yeah, we're heading to Cauldron. We think we're just stopping for a rest right now. Head up to the East Gate tonight. Come on in.
Do the footprints that we saw of all of them? You said these are orcs here.
These
And
are half orcs. They appear to be half orcs.
Do they
half orcs and a dwarf?
Do they did that appear to match the said there was about, we saw there was about 7. There appears to be 7 of them. Did it appear to be 6 humanoid, larger shapes and 1 dwarf? Does it appear to match?
Appears to match, yeah.
Okay. And we saw. I asked, did you happen to see a tiefling pass this way?
Perception check, please.
Yeah. Not persuasion at all.
No, perception.
Okay.
You heard me. I said what I said.
Yep. 18.
Where is this guy's stats? Because Jesus Christ.
I really want you to see him do something real bad. Do something bad, Greg. Do it.
All right. Oh, I don't want to roll that there. That's not nice. He gives the slightest twitch at the mention of tiefling. And he says, no. Have we seen a tiefling, boys? I mean, you just hear like one of the guys grunt and another belch, but you notice that they haven't taken their eyes off of any of you, and they're all, while they are all sitting and no one has moved, they sit tensely. They sit ready.
Ask them what their thoughts are on Drakthar.
Do you happen to know of a Drakthar?
Can't say that I do.
Really? Because I just
what's a Drakthar?
The fog.
Fog, is that what they call it in Cauldron now?
He's a friend of Merd's.
Are you? We
are all
are
a friend
you
of
pulling our leg here, friend? If you've got other things to do, if you've got other people to bother, you probably have other people to bother. How about you let us be and go on your merry way? We have traveled a long way, friend, and we have to climb the mountain to the gate. Let us rest.
You said these are soldiers?
Yeah.
They're okay. What insignia do they bear?
Give me give me a history check.
All right.
Seneca, you actually do recognize them as a mercenary company, members of a mercenary company.
Which one? And what do I know about this mercenary company?
Oh, with a 23. I mean, it doesn't actually specify the mercenary company, so we're going to say that these guys are... they're a member of the Doomfist Company. And that's a company that's known for taking wetworks operations and other things that most people don't want to admit having anything to do with. But they also do, I mean, just think Blackwater.
Sir Feld, surely you recognize that these are members of the Doomfist. They must be on their way to see the mayor due to all of the security issues we've been having recently. He must have hired you for some more discreet work. Is that not so?
We're just coming here looking for work, friend.
You weren't summoned? I mean, the mayor is on his way. We just exited Cauldron a moment ago. We would be more than happy to give you an audience. if you're not already set up to do so.
Well, that would be very kind of you to offer us an audience, but what would the mayor want with us? We're just humble fighting men.
Why else come to Cauldron than to assist the local government?
Well, maybe the government isn't the one who's hiring mercenaries.
Interesting. Perhaps they should. Is there someone who is paying so low a price that you would not take the higher price from the government?
Friend, how about you leave my contracts to me and my associates and let them be our concern? Unless you're looking to hire somebody. Are you looking to hire somebody?
Well, that all depends. I'm not really entirely sure of your own expertise. I don't know your names, your resumes. How could I possibly hire you so blindly?
You seem to know our company real well.
Well, rumors travel, but
how about this, friend?
I'm more interested in the truth. I'm interested in results.
Well, we deliver results. Don't we, boys? And you hear like one just chuckle, but they still have their icy stares on each of you.
So I rolled a 24 on persuasion when I'm just...
Okay.
Friends, I tracked your footprints out from Drakthar's lair, and I'm wondering what you were doing in there and whether you'd rather be on your way or whether we're going to have more than words to find out why you were working for Drakthar and a tiefling.
Wow, that's some suspicions you're throwing around there, my friend. And it looks like you've had a long day, so I'll forgive you for your lack of diplomacy and manners in dealing with us. But we are humble working men. Men of the sword like yourself.
Yes, and that is why I am giving you the respect, because I tracked one dwarf and 6 half-orcs straight from Drakthar's area to where you are right now.
And again, what is a Drakthar?
A Drakthar is the bugbear vampire that I turned to dust.
A bugbear vampire that you turned to dust, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's quite impressive.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what...
If you... Nobody's asking for insight checks on anything. I'm just saying.
Persuade. I did persuade.
Yeah, you're persuading, but you're not. You're only telling what you're transmitting. You're not.
I'll do some inciting over here.
How are we not? We're not. So we're not seeing their responses. You're not.
But I'm giving you the responses. You guys aren't doing anything to critically analyze them beyond that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the hit.
19 on insight while I'm talking to him. I'm persuading and inciting.
What are you trying to persuade him to do?
I'm trying to persuade him to tell me why he was working for Drakthar and what's going on with their contract, so that I don't have to basically kill them and haul them off for questioning.
Kill them and then haul them off for questioning.
Oh no, I'll keep him and whoever seems the smartest alive.
Well, we don't know what a Drakthar is there, friend. But we did know that that was a way up into the city that was a lot easier than getting through the gate.
Does he seem to be telling the truth?
You get the general feeling he may or may not know about Drakthar, but he's definitely telling the truth about the pass.
I'm also looking for a group of 3, one of whom maybe a half-elf. As I've said before, one is a tiefling. Seem to work with a symbol that's of a bird cage. That mean anything to you?
No. Give me a check.
I don't.
Yes.
So
give me Paul. Give me a wisdom check, Paul.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, he definitely knows who you're talking about. Yeah, and you don't have any. Yeah, you could tell that he definitely knows who you're talking about when you talk about the tiefling and the half elf. And yeah, Seneca. You're realizing this too. Seneca, give me a wisdom check since you got a high insight on it, and Grace Soul too.
What are is there any so mercenary groups like this? What is the standing in this area in terms of like? So when Seneca announced them as the Doomfist, are they, since they'll do whatever though, are they protected or wanted in any way?
They might be wanted in other cities, but you're not aware of any outstanding contracts or warrants for them at this time.
Okay.
Not in this jurisdiction. Okay. You just know that their reputation is throughout the continent as groups that'll do a lot of dirty jobs for money. And the dwarf at this point stands up. Seneca, you realize when he flinches, he gives the barest twitch of an eye at the mention of the tiefling and the half elf. And could this be the recipient of that letter?
I'm going to put a hand on Feld's shoulder and take one step forward, hoping to guide him.
Okay. How about that's far enough there, friend? We don't know you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm trying to make a determination here. You see, there's something of an issue of late in Cauldron. People disappearing, being trafficked, slavery.
Dirty business. We don't have anything to do with that. We do a lot of stuff. We don't do slavery.
I would like to do insight on that just to make sure.
That's actually the truth.
Okay, great.
Your history check would be enough to know that.
Okay.
They do draw the line somewhere.
And then your statement of the insight, was that just for another individual, or was that for the group in terms of could this be the people that the letter was left for?
Seneca is the one who realized that because he's got a natural 20. He got a natural 20 on his wisdom, and that was his wisdom specific.
Okay.
If you guys had rolled high enough, you might have realized it too. But you both got 7s, so yeah.
Okay.
I'll be very clear. We know who you are. We know who you've worked with. We're simply asking for your cooperation because it is unnecessary for us to come to blows.
And again, my friend, we don't know who you are, nor do I think any of us give a shit. So I don't understand what it is you want from us. We don't want to fight. But if you want to fight us, okay, but we don't want this.
I'm trying to.
My point is, I fail to see why I have to answer anything other than the fact that you've now threatened us. And I think that my friends here, though road weary, would be more than happy to oblige. I just got my armor cleaned. I'd hate to ruin this. So, how about we talk it out? And we talk by me saying, I've said everything I'm going to say, and you gentlemen saying goodbye.
Are you the captain of this band?
I am the one responsible for them right now. Although Urk over here, Urk is the captain of these guys, but they're working with me right now. And Urk gives a nice big grin as he...
Are you all Doomfist or just them?
Well, they're the ones wearing the fist with the skull on it.
And what do we see on his symbols?
He doesn't have any.
So if they're Doomfist, who are you?
Name's Zoshin. What's your name?
So Feldrick and Vorkrist.
Ah, sir. I see where the attitude comes from. Okay, I understand it now. So forgive me, sir. And he takes a big patronizing bow. And by the way, you can write my name down in your little book. It's Xochen.
Yeah.
Your supplies were destroyed.
What?
Your supplies were destroyed. When Drakthar died, your supplies were all destroyed.
We had supplies.
You can tell BD if you want.
What do you know about BD?
I wouldn't be here talking to you if I didn't know anything about BD, would I?
That might be all you know about BD.
I find this game tiresome.
Give me an insight check.
Rolling lots of things has been working out great for me.
Oof.
All right.
Oof.
He definitely knew that the supplies were already destroyed. That's why he blew it off. You could tell that he already knew that the supplies had been decimated.
Great. Okay. Cool. Since we're all on our way to the rendezvous point, I feel like we should at least communicate in this regard. If we're going to the rendezvous, then pretending as if we don't know is only going to be problematic for us.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you not know where the rendezvous point is?
Rendezvous with who?
With everyone else.
Friend, you're pretty fucking vague here. I don't understand what it is you're trying to tell me. It sounds like you're trying to pull a trick on me to get me to give away more information than... So this way you guys figure some stuff out for me and all that. I know how these games work, friend.
All right, they don't know anything. Let's just proceed on to the rendezvous point.
You go right on ahead to that rendezvous point, friendo. I hope you have a good night. And he turns around and sits down.
So there's a Red Gorge. What else is around that is not Red Gorge?
There's Red Gorge. There's a couple of other areas. There's the Demon Scar Crater. There is... Let me pull out my map. Oh, this is the Cauldron map. This is not the wrong map. My book of maps. That's... You guys don't deal with that for another 10 levels. Where's my region map? There should be a region map in here. That's 12 levels from now. That's not helping me. There's a number of small villages. There's Kingfisher Hollow.
Okay. Friends, let's continue on to Kingfisher. Kay clearly does not care about these people.
He stops and he turns and looks at you. Ocean stops and turns and looks at you.
Yes.
How much are you bluffing right now? Out of game.
How much am I bluffing out of game?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, well, I don't know. I don't know what most of this stuff means.
All right, give me a bluff check then, or give me a deception check.
Oh man, I'm doing so good on my rolls. Let's do it. If there was a time for people who are watching to suddenly be very vocal, it would be.
Would you like some bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I would.
He would hear that.
He would hear bardic inspiration.
Yeah, because bardic inspiration's music, dude.
Bluff
bluff the bad guy and fool him. You know, shit like that.
It's a really good song.
It'd be more like, you can do it. I believe you.
Oh,
Uplifting.
what do you know about Kay?
Clearly more than you. Come on, let's continue. To Kingfisher.
What'd you do with them? Are they dead? At this point, everybody stands up and they start putting their hands gently on their weapons.
Awesome.
But they all stand up and they turn and face you guys. Did you kill him? Like you did the vampire? You don't fucking step towards us right now, boy. You step back. Did you kill them?
Boy. Pray tell, who are you calling boy?
Someone who I'm about to whoop some respect into. And we'll pick it up here next week.
Ooh.
Greg,
I'm
right
so
at this
glad
point,
I'm
What's that?
too far
right at this point, because I think they're going to be looking for me for this letter. So I'm going to shoot the crossbow that I've ready for like the past 20 minutes that I'm talking. I'm going to shoot it right at his feet and then walk out and say, this has been very interesting. This has been very interesting.
Save it for next week.
Okay.
Let's save it for next week. Okay? We're leaving it there.
Name.
Yeah. Save it for there. Save it for next week, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go on ahead and leave it there. So, hope you guys all had some fun tonight. I know that random encounters can be kind of interesting from time to time. So, I appreciate you. Really, you guys asked for it, so I had to provide. So folks, thank you so much. Anybody tuning in tonight? I see we do have a few viewers on the stream this evening. Thank you so much for chilling with us. Are you on your wife's YouTube account again there, Seth?
I am not. I don't even know where my wife is. I can go and check on her.
His role sucks and he needs help. Lol. Yeah, that's love right there. So, yeah. So anyhow, thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate you. Once again, my name is Greg. I'm a professional DM with Mastermind Adventures, and I would love to take you on a game like this with random encounters and stuff like that. I have a game like this called Secrets of the Barrow Maze, where it's very old school dungeon crawly, where most of the encounters are unscaled and happen randomly. So if you want to put yourself into some like D&D Fight Club shit in an old school dungeon, check me out for that. I'm working on a website for it that should be up soonish. Hopefully I'll have an update for that on next week. And once again, please join us again next week for the continuation, episode 37 of Brutes in the Shackled City.
AKA Feld and Seneca talk us into another fight.
Yep, AKA.
Oh.
We're gonna leave it there. So anyhow, I hope you guys all have a great night, and till next week, roll them 20s.